All right, I'm trying to figure out what a computer is. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hey. Hi.
Tonight is the big night. 100 famous gaming quotes submitted by the gamers and the viewers of Multitap.
For submitting all of your favorite video game quotes. I was worried we weren't going to be able to include them all, but guess what? All quotes that were submitted are going to be shown and displayed tonight. So thank you all for giving us all of those, and look out for the ones you submitted.
And Daniel is actually wearing a very special shirt tonight with one of Sonic's famous quotes on it.
That's Sonic quote.
Here's a free t-shirt zoom in.
What Sonic's famous quote is?
No time for games.
No time for games.
I remember when he said that.
It didn't make the list, but here it is on my shirt.
All right, let's not waste too much time.
I feel like I'm not dressed up for this.
First quote is from everyone's favorite Disney game, but go ahead, start.
Yeah, it's from everyone's favorite.
It's number 100.
It's a quote that shows up at the beginning of the game when you boot it up. I think there's a lot of quotes tonight that are like that. It's, if it's a quote that you see at the beginning of the game, it sort of sticks in your mind because you're always seeing it when you turn on the game. So
here we go.
Start.
Hopefully.
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
Wow.
Number 100!
And these quotes are not in any particular order.
Right, yeah. But
by the way,
there's 100 of them. They're not really ranked or anything.
It's just, wow, this is a number we feel like here you go. Just
so the next quote I think is going to make you want to set sail for adventure.
So, wow. The two ends of the spectrum of quotes for tonight. Here you go.
That's right.
I mean, it's the same sort of thing as the Kingdom Hearts one.
Pirates.
It's the first thing you see.
When you start up the game, that's what you see. And every time you press the coin button,
what's up, Raina?
They're saying pirates.
They're saying pirates. Yeah, they're saying pirates.
I think they're saying pirates. It says pirates at the top. We tried to write out all the quotes so that
it's not a bracket tournament.
You're able to see it.
So what do you think about the next quote, Daniel? Number 98.
So, all right, this is from a game series I've never played.
I've never played it.
It's from a game series Mugen's never played. It's from a game series Kayla's never played. So,
I have not played it.
So we're not too sure about this one. So someone thought it was pretty good. So
let's find out.
Here it is.
Don't talk it up too much.
Make me wish I were Canadian. Well, they've got one of these too, but half of it's French.
Number 98.
Yes. That's from Sam and Max Hit the Road. I assume that's Sam and Max's first game.
Sam and Max Hit the Road.
It's not 3D like some of those later ones. I'm not sure.
It was Bad Maniac submission.
No, well, Bad Maniacs, thank you for submitting. Can you explain the quote?
All right.
French Canadian.
All right.
Number 97 is kind of a feel-good quote.
If you want to, Dragmire.
Kayla, are you ready for the feel-good quote?
Play ball.
Of the century?
Hello.
Oh,
I
what's
like
up, play
to
ball?
feel good.
All right, number 97. Here we go.
Well, I mean, it does make me feel good about losing.
Like you lost, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's a pretty nice way of saying it.
It's kind of the opposite of the Kingdom Hearts one. It's, something you hear every time you lose. So,
but I don't feel as bad about it as the game saying I'm terrible.
Yeah, and it's not only when you lose. It's just, when the time's up or the game's over. But
okay, number 96. This is one of the greatest fighting games ever.
Oh, yeah.
And here's one of the famous quotes.
Oh, ow.
Go home and cry to your mama. And while you at it, tell her I'm hungry.
All right, so admittedly, this is not my favorite quote from the game, but I feel like this is one of the few we can play on Multitap. So
Yeah.
From Def Jam, Fight for New York, Go Home and Cry to Your Mama, and while you at it, tell her I'm hungry.
Yeah.
What is she making tonight?
Number 95 is a multi-tap classic.
Yeah.
Featuring a TV darling.
TV darling.
I mean, I say that all the time, don't you?
No.
Dale's got quite a history with this game.
No.
I mean, this is like the first thing you see in the game, basically. So after that, it left a pretty strong impression with me.
Number 94 is maybe not renowned as the greatest fighting game, but it's got a quotable quote in it. Open wide for Chunky.
So the game's Balls 3D, is that right?
Yeah.
So is Chunky a character from Balls 3D?
Open wide for Chunky.
Well, the billboard in the back displays different messages, and one of them is open wide for Chunky.
Okay, now number 93. This was a very tough decision, but maybe you should just join us on this journey.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy.
Squadala, we are off.
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Korodai, or else you will die.
You've killed me.
Good.
I wonder what's for dinner.
It's a mutant.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Luigi, look! It's from Bowser. Dear pesky... Get the hint? Hey, you! Get off of my cloud! It's been one of those days. Over there! Aha! Here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what they say? All toasters toast toast.
So this was tough.
There's so many good CDI
But
quotes.
we think this is the best one.
Best out of all CDI. Yeah, there's a couple like that where we show different clips, but we only have to choose one quote for it. So for this one, like Mutant said, we did all toasters, toast, toast. Surprisingly, no one suggested any CDI quotes or clips. It was just one of those ones at the end where I realized no one asked for them. So I figured we should have at least one.
Gotta
There's no
represent.
quote greater than all toasters, toast, toast. All right, so next up, I believe this is one of the most popular team-based shooters of all time. Please enjoy.
I used to play some Team Fortress 2. I don't know if that's the best quote from it. I guess I can't think of a better one. So
Is he threatening them with the sandwich?
He wants to share.
Sure.
And no one wants to share with him. That's just sad. You're offered a ham sandwich. Do you not receive the ham sandwich?
Bad Maniacs also offers my blood. You just punched out all my blood. And Playball says there's some more, but this was the one that was submitted, so I'll assume it's the best from TF2.
Well, so the next one, another multi-tap classic. That's going to be kind of the theme for tonight. But
Oh, he was. I see.
we're going to scoop up some fun with this next one. Oh, what's up, Cloak Base?
That just
We
is.
want our pie, and we want it
Hello.
now.
That's just me when we get to the dessert table.
Good to
Yeah.
see you, Pillow.
I mean, yeah, that's a quote I think you can use any day you go out to dinner.
I want my pie now.
This next one
applicable.
is an adventure game classic. We played it a long time ago on Multitap. It's also one of the greatest edutainment games of all time.
Player, good job. Good job. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Hooyah, hooyah, bingo, bongo. We did it.
Hooyah, hooyah, bingo, bongo. We did it.
This is a game that I
This is
never heard about
This is
before.
the
until
Adventures of Hyperman.
I've never
And that's
seen
Hyperman
this
You
game.
never hear me say that, Kayla?
No.
I say it like
It's so
every day.
quotable. It's number 90.
When do you say it? When I'm not around?
Oh, Kayla, would you like to introduce 89?
Oh yeah, this is a little classic game you may have played before. It's role playing game.
Classic role playing game quote. All right.
Classic role playing
Might
game.
be familiar with it.
Might be familiar with it.
There's a whole cartoon show, Badman.
Oh no, are we gonna watch it?
I don't know.
I, Garland, will knock you all down.
Oh yeah, he'll do it too.
I don't know. I assume this is the best Final Fantasy quote.
As said by Garland.
I mean,
Never forget Garland.
I feel like they changed this in like the GBA version or something, and then they had to change it back for the Pixel remaster because everyone complained and got upset.
I've never played. I've only played the GBA version, so I have no attachment to this particular.
Oh, really? Oh, you don't care about this quote?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I wasn't one of the people that was fighting for it.
Well,
I need to. Well, now I can enjoy it in the Pixel remaster.
Okay. Yes. I don't know. They might have changed it a little. I forget.
Next game, Nintendo N64 ATM automatic teller machine. It's an N64 classic.
You may have heard of it. Oh, you're doing good.
Wow. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
That happens every time you fail to save the day in 3.
Does that happen in the beginning?
Well,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. I'll admit I pulled some different footage for this one at first because the first time you see the Happy Mask salesman, he says this to you.
Yes,
But he just says it to you like the first time he sees you. And so that was the clip I pulled. And then I'm like, it's kind of weird. It's like, do people really remember it that much just from that? And then
No.
I forgot that, like you said, if the Earth ends, then it shows it again too, because that's where you get reset to. So that's why I think it's so iconic. Because I definitely did remember this quote. So
it's a little bit like another quote that may or may not be here.
Next game we played far too often on Multitap. It's an arcade classic. Here we go.
You can't escape. You will be the one escaping. Fight!
You will be the one escaping.
I think every quote from this game is the best.
They're all really good.
But if we could only pick one, I like this one the best.
This is Captain America and the Avengers. Whirlwind turned it around on Iron Man.
And I mean, I like it because Whirlwind says it. Don't like the only thing I know Whirlwind from is this game. He was also in the Iron Man cartoon, though.
All right, next one's a rhythm game. Lots of people love it, including Bad Maniacs, most likely.
You can't be sure.
Can't be sure. Deny a monochrome future.
That's pretty deep. I'm not sure I understand entirely what it means, but I couldn't find this one on my own. I had to ask for Bad Maniacs' help to find where it was. Apparently, there's a bunch of different videos that play with different songs, and so they just have random messages with.
How do you even say Beatmania IIDX?
I think it's Beatmania 2DX.
Beatmania 2
because there was a
DX.
Beatmania, and then this is the sequel, Beatmania 2, but then it's also DX for some reason.
Like Deluxe. 2DX. Okay. All right, next one. Probably one of Daniel's favorites. I would maybe not his favorite in this series. Oh, it is your favorite in the series?
No,
It's definitely a Daniel.
I don't know which one's my favorite one, but probably not this one. But this one's pretty good.
What does Daniel like?
Legs go land.
This plays, or he says this near the beginning of the game. This is like the first boss encounter you have, and
What's up, Colonel?
Colonel,
Legs go!
Colonel, I mean, this is a pretty iconic Mega Man Battle Network quote, and again, it's from 4, which has a lot of typos like this. So this is just letting you know how the rest of the game is going to be.
Very good. Was this in the re-release as well?
Yes. Wait, yes, actually, they did leave it in the re-release.
Nice.
I wasn't so sure, and I think they left it in there because they knew people would be upset if it wasn't.
Yeah.
All right, 84 is a game I believe Sparky's a big fan of. Dave might have played it once or twice. Did you ever play this, Dave?
I only played a tiny bit of this. I played the GameCube version of it, but it originally came out on Dreamcast.
Okay.
It's too rough. I shouldn't have gotten on the ship. I want my mommy, is what you'd probably say. What? Take that back.
Marco looks like Montana Max. Even if you run into a storm, there's always a way out, no matter how bleak things seem.
This game seems really good, and I do want to play it. Again, I don't know if it's been re-released at all. Maybe it's on PC, I forget.
It was Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, sorry. I keep not saying the names of the games, but Skies of Arcadia, Sega RPG. I think Vice might have showed up in like one of those Sonic racing games. I forget.
Oh, nice.
Maybe not. Maybe the tennis game.
Number 83 is recently one of Kayla's favorites, but I think it's been Dragmar's favorite for a lot longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know what it could be then. Ooh, Carrier Chronicles.
Dragmire.
Who do you think you are? Bruce Lee? As said by Malo in Super Mario RPG.
That one, when they re-released it on Switch, they took that out. They don't have that anymore.
They changed a lot of quotes.
The Bruce Lee estate would get them.
And a lot of stuff in general.
I think he just says, "Who do you think you are?" and no Bruce Lee.
Okay, number 82. Another game that we played a lot on Multitap. Pretty iconic quote. Arcade classic.
That's some good stuff.
Nothing moves the blob.
Nothing moves the blob.
Except the blob.
I mean, it's kind of ironic because you can move the blob.
It's your job to move.
Only
the blob.
emotionally.
I do appreciate this quote.
I mean, we just keep lining up the Multitap classics. The next one is actually a game we played and first met Turbulent Eddie while playing it.
Oh,
because he speed ran this game.
It might even be a clip from one of our old streams.
Here, I could pop one of these here. Use a boo bomb while we're out here. We ate Sweet Bun. It made us cheery.
and this was in the intro. Is it still in the intro now?
I think so.
It's still in this the latest intro. A tribute to it. I actually had a hard time finding this quote because I was trying to pull it from a clip that wasn't from one of our shows, but it's hard to find because most people don't play this game in 2-player, and even if they do 2-player, you have to eat the sweet bun outside of a battle to see it. So it's one of those rare quotes that you have to have the right circumstances to see it.
Okay, so next one is from Daniel's favorite game series. Well,
yeah.
Another quote from that series.
Favorite franchise.
It's a big game. Favorite franchise. And yeah, I mean, you know what it is, but here we go.
Prepare to become space dust.
Prepare to become space dust. And who says that quote in Mega Man X4?
I guess that's Sigma. It's Sigma, like in a cloak. He looks kind of like the Grim Reaper.
Cloak Sigma.
Cloak Sigma.
Mega Man X4.
I don't know. Space dust, pretty threatening.
It's a little bit more threatening than regular dust. You're not just any old dust. You're
I don't know
dust.
if we have ever played the next game on Multitap, but it's one that I've played before. It's a shoot 'em up, and it's got a really insightful quote. Play and enjoy the game.
All right, so this one, in the actual game, it doesn't say that. In the actual game, that text is replaced. It says to like destroy the invading aliens or something. So this is something you can only see in the prototype version of the original arcade version of R-Type. So thank you for submitting, again, a rare quote. Good luck finding it on an actual machine.
I feel like every game should have this.
Play and enjoy the game.
Instead of like the start button, it's play and enjoy the game.
How would you describe the genre of the game in quote 78? Real-time strategy? Kind of.
Somewhat.
I would call it
Simulation.
some kind of simulation.
Simulation
Wow.
game.
I wonder what it could be.
You can't cut back on funding. You will regret this.
This is one of those quotes that I saw all the time, but I didn't quite know what game it was from. I had an idea it was from a SimCity, but apparently it's from SimCity 2000. And I think the reason I never saw it when I played is because you have to ask for advice from these different people to see it. And I never, went to look for advice. So
Daniel can manage a city all on his own. No help required. No council meetings.
But the weird thing was I was never good at SimCity 2000. Were you, Mugen?
No, but do you want to know a fun fact?
What?
That was my social studies teacher.
Really?
No.
I feel like everyone's had a teacher like this.
I think specifically this is supposed to be the traffic advisor in the game. So if you want to see this quote, you have to pull back funding on traffic and then ask for advice.
I'd vote this guy into parliament.
Who was it? Was it Will Wright?
Is it really him? Wow. Albert Einstein.
Well, shoot.
He got you.
The next game is another RPG series that we've already seen tonight, but this is a much later entry.
Later entry?
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
The Hound Strays, Treason Bears a Price from Final Fantasy 12. And who's that? Lord Vane?
Yes, I believe that whoever submitted it said that it's Lord Vane saying that. I gotta say, never played Final Fantasy 12. I might have played the demo because I think the demo came with Dragon Quest, or maybe it was the other way around.
Why is his name Lord Vane?
We don't know.
You saw his hair.
He does have pretty nice hair.
No, does he think this song is about him?
I don't know the context of the scene, but I gotta say, the line goes pretty hard. So good job on picking that one. Maybe I'll have to check out Final Fantasy 12. Hopefully he says it pretty early on. I'm not sure.
Next one, number 76, more edutainment.
Yeah, these were all user submitted quotes. And they're not ranked.
On that I don't like.
Something on that I don't like.
That's just most of the time someone presents me with the pizza. Most of them not a fan of. But no drag bear. So
t-shirt
these are not numbers that aren't really assigned to them like for any particular reason. It's very arbitrary.
Where could you place a quote like something on that I don't like?
I would choose 76.
Well,
there you go.
This is, if you're going by applicability, this is probably high up for me for sure.
Yeah, there's lots of Zumbinis merch, but I don't know if they have a different quote on the shirt for this guy.
Yeah.
Because this character does seem to be like the most famous of the tree
We love
trolls,
the pizza trolls.
but they use a different
Make me
quote.
a pizza, yeah.
So when Kayla asked me to get a quote from Zubini's, I chose that quote first, and she's like, no, that's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one, Daniel.
So don't
this
worry.
is the one.
This is the right one, and I agree. I think this is a better one.
This is a good
Next
quote.
game is a deep cut. We have played it several times on Multitap, but I don't think you'll find too many other streams playing it.
Yeah, there was like one other clip I could find on YouTube of this game, so I had to pull from one of our streams. Thankfully, we streamed it and we got a clip of this. I don't get where field 1 is. I'm on field 1 right now, right? So it's upstairs in our building. That kind of worked. I'm dying.
I'm dying here.
I'm dying here.
This is, what's it called? Navy SEALs Covert Ops?
Yes.
Navy SEALs Covert Operations.
What? So it was based off of Quake 3, or?
Yeah.
All right, and
one less enemy.
so you can only hear this if you're playing on the Tango team and you are nearly dying. If you press the enter button, which radios to your teammates your current status, like if you're fine, they'll just say I'm fine here or something like that. But if you're dying, they make that wonderful noise and say that they are dying.
All right. Next one is a sports classic, a sports arcade classic. I feel like we've played it many, many times on Multitap. Super popular game.
Yeah.
Here we go. On the green.
On the green. I mean, again, NeoTurf Masters, which is what this is from, has a lot of great voice clips like that. That's from NeoTurf Masters.
So many good quotes in that game.
Tengu Gemini, I'm sorry that you didn't get to submit a clip, but you know what? We have 73 more to go. Maybe it got in anyway. Keep an eye out, and maybe the clip that you wanted.
Codebase saw someone with their laptop open on a recent flight playing NeoTurf.
Ooh.
That's pretty impressive. Like, again, this is a fairly popular Neo Geo game, but I would never expect to see anyone playing it on the plane.
All right, number 73, a little obscure.
From a not as obscure game.
Might not have heard of this one, but we'll give it a go.
It's me, Mario. It's me, a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice.
It's a me, Mario. What was that other part?
From, I don't know, Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64.
Is this the first time he said "It's a me, Mario"? I assume it was. I don't know. I feel like he.
What about with all that rambling he did at the, trade shows and stuff, CES?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean,
what about did they have the 3D talking Mario head in Mario Teaches Typing before this? I guess they did.
Yeah. Like at first he wasn't voiced by Charles Martinet, I think, but then I think in
Teaches Typing he was.
Yeah.
Anyway,
maybe he was. I don't know.
Next game, pretty popular FPS, little old school.
A lot of quotes, mate.
A lot of quotes.
Maybe not all of them originally from the game.
Some of those quotes stolen. Here we go. Hail to the King, baby.
A Duke original.
From Duke Nukem 3D.
Well, yeah, no, I think this was, what is it? That movie, is it Dawn of the Dead? It's not. It's not Dawn of the Dead. It's
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness,
or one of the Evil Dead movies.
With Bruce Campbell in it?
Yeah, I think it's like the second Evil Dead movie.
Isn't the cover a ripoff of Army of Darkness too?
Yes, it is. So,
not even trying to hide it.
But no one says it quite like Duke does. So
that is so true. All right, number 71, arcade classic. It's a beat 'em up. I think somebody even said this quote already before we got to it. So
y'all know this quote.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my car. That's what he's saying, right?
Someone mentioned this quote earlier, I think.
Yeah, no,
What's up, Eddie?
Someone already. Eddie, hello. Eddie, I'm sorry you missed the little Ninja Brothers quote, but it was on here.
And Uter.
Oh my car.
Yeah, no, the Super Nintendo version, it writes it out. As you can see there, it says, oh my car.
And in the arcade, it is also, oh my car.
Well, sure.
Next up, this is an accessory for a handheld Nintendo system.
Final Fantasy Tactics has not shown up yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. And it has some weird stuff in it.
Yeah, a weird Nintendo accessory.
And Dragmar nailed it. Oh, kind of. Who are you running from?
Would you be worried if you saw this show up, Brandon?
This is from the Game Boy camera, in case you can tell.
Yeah, if anyone owned a Game Boy camera, that's what it does. There's just a bunch of weird menus, and then there's that one where if you run away, it shows that other message most of the time. But then just randomly, this will pop up with that spooky music. And so, yeah, that definitely is burned in my subconscious.
All right, next one is a PC adventure game. Sierra adventure game. Classic PC game. Here we go.
What's going on in there? The two geeks from Andromeda are in there signing copies of their latest release. What's going on in there? I just told you! The two geeks from Andromeda are in there signing copies of their latest release. What's going on in there?
The quote is, "What's going on in there?" from Space Quest 4, as said by Roger Wilco.
Yeah, don't be fooled. At the top, you might have seen that it said it was from Space Quest 10. No, it's from Space Quest 4.
It's Space Quest 4.
If you wonder why it said Space Quest 10, go play Space Quest 4 and find out why.
So 68 is a pretty popular fighting game. I think if you say this to anyone who's ever played a fighting game before, they'll know exactly what you're talking about.
What's up, Cloak Sigma?
I want to take you for a ride from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
You've been in an arcade. You've probably heard this.
It just burns into your brain.
We all remember this.
Thank you, Cloak Sigma, for the quote earlier.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know who says I want to take you for a ride. They never show their face. Maybe it's Ruby Heart. Maybe it's Cable. We don't know who says I want to take you for a ride.
All right, number 67. I think this is a Kayla favorite quote, potentially. It features Kayla's favorite character.
Doing Kayla's favorite thing.
Right back at ya.
I'll breathe in your pathetic bombs and send them right back at you.
I mean, I assume that's the first time Kirby ever said right back at you.
This is from Kirby's Avalanche for the Super Nintendo.
Kirby's Ghost Trick.
I assume it's also the first time Kirby's ever spoken.
Kirby does seem a little evil.
Kirby is pretty mean in this. He threatens to turn Wispy Woods into apple pie.
Kirby usually doesn't talk very much anymore.
You know, there's probably a good reason for that.
All right, Kayla, I think you should introduce the next one.
All right.
Ocelot, thank you.
Ocelot, welcome!
I mean,
it was worth it!
I mean, who knows when you'll need Cloak Sigma in the future.
Yeah, and it's a great name.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Cool.
What were you saying, Mujin?
I should introduce it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This
Kayla.
is from another famous RPG series. You may have heard of it.
Not Final Fantasy?
Not Final Fantasy. It's not Final Fantasy. It's pretty cool.
One of Kayla's favorites.
What's the other
one? Of my favorites. Well.
But thou must from
What's up,
Dragon
Dr.
Warrior.
Fresh?
Kayla, what do they call Dragon Warrior in Japan?
Dragon Quest?
But this is from Dragon Warrior.
The original Dragon Quest.
Yeah. How do you say her name? Gwaylin?
Gwaylin. I would say
that's
Gwaylin.
Princess Gwaylin.
Redemption?
She comes out, asks if she can join you on your journey. No, even if you say no a million times, she will just keep saying this until you say yes.
You gotta say yes, because in the future, your children are gonna try to save the world. It's just a foregone conclusion. Gotta take her with you on a journey.
All right, I'm real excited about the next one.
Oh yeah.
This may be my number one quote. This may be the best video game quote of all time.
Best video game quote of all time. That's why it's at number 65.
Number 65.
This game has been ported to a lot of systems, I think. Well, I don't know. It's been around a while. Here we go.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Who here plays Skyrim?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee from Skyrim.
This got old so fast. No, I think it gets funnier every time.
I'm laughing right now.
I have only played.
All right.
They're turning on us. They're turning on us.
Next quote.
The next one is
the next one's gonna be a lot more fresh.
Kayla's favorite game.
Kayla's favorite game.
Kayla's favorite game.
When did this become my favorite
From
game?
Kayla's favorite character.
Favorite quote.
Here we go. You ready?
What?
I used to be an adventurer, but then I got old.
It's no use from Sonic 2006, as said by Silver the Hedgehog.
I wouldn't say this is a favorite game or a favorite quote, but it's a quote I will you'll never forget. If you've ever played this game or watched someone play this
no
game,
use.
you will never forget this quote. Silver will say it so much to you.
It's what people know Silver for, right?
All right, so
yes,
number 63.
Unfortunately.
Number 63 is an NES game. We have played it a few times on Multitap, I believe. It's a racing game.
Multitap's the only people who play this game.
Other people have played this game. And this quote is actually very usable in real life as well.
Yeah.
Danny buys best stuff.
So the game this
Good
is
job,
from
Danny.
is called Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat. And so it's one of those, sports games that, got signed on by Danny Sullivan. It's kind of weird, though, because in the other games, like, they're just sort of sponsoring it. You see them on the title screen. But with Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat, he's kind of like the enemy of the game. He's always faster than you. He's always beating you. And yet when you're going to buy stuff, it suggests that, let him buy your stuff for you. And you know what it does when you click that?
What?
He buys a bunch of junk.
He's sabotaging you.
But Danny, Multitap Danny, do you buy the best stuff?
Yes.
So, I mean...
You can apply it to me.
Yeah. All right, next up is pretty popular NES game. Speedrunners love it.
Speedrunners do love it. Speedrunners beat it eventually.
Yeah, here we go. Join the Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac. Did anyone join the Nintendo Fun Club?
Well, if you joined the Nintendo Fun Club, didn't you get Dog Lewis's Punch Out on the Wii?
Oh, that was like a later. That was, what was that? My Nintendo or something?
Yeah. My Nintendo Club.
I can see that kind of connection, though, Kayla. Maybe that's why they did that.
It was amazing.
Yeah, this can be from Punch Out or Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh, it's Club Nintendo.
As you might have seen from the beginning of the clip, he only says this if you're getting beat up during the fight. So this is his advice, to help you out. He's like, hey, you're not doing so hot. Maybe you should join the Nintendo Fun
They'll
Club.
give you tips you need to win.
And yeah, it's like maybe they did. I don't know. Yeah, and that's true. The Nintendo Fun Club was what they had before Nintendo Power. Then they made Nintendo Power and it became an actual magazine.
Power to the players.
Next one feels a little selfish, but we have played this game series a lot on Multitap. We've gotten
awesome
through a few of them, and it's an old PC game.
And we beat almost all of them.
We beat almost all of them. I think there's still one more to beat, but
well, maybe two more.
Here we go. You'll fight all right from Quest for Glory.
So I feel like almost there's a lot of enemies who say this, not just the goblins, but I always thought it was really funny when you do it for that, because basically when you go in that area, all the goblins are sneaking around. They look like they don't want to fight you. And so then you go up and fight, and then they're like, you'll fight all right.
Ooh, we got another PC adventure game at number 60. We did play this on Multitap at least once.
It's pretty fun.
Played through the whole thing. It's not a Sierra game, though.
No, it's from another classic.
So if it's not Sierra, it's got to be LucasArts, right? But
yeah.
Those are your two choices.
All right, here we go.
I've touched it enough. I'm not putting my lips on that.
This is the quote of Full Throttle, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
I mean, because as you saw from the menu in Full Throttle, you get to choose whether you grab something, kick it, look at it, or taste it. And so I feel like this is what he says to most things when you try to use the taste option.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Very applicable in real life.
There are a lot of point-and-click adventure games on this list, because the next one is a point-and-click as well.
It's a Dave classic.
Dave classic?
It's not on the PC, though.
Yeah.
It's on the NES.
NES exclusive adventure game. Now, that's rare.
Wonder what that
There's only one game it can be.
I reckon, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nightshade is free!
Got it in one, Dr. Fred.
What's up, Nia?
I mean, come on. It's Nightshade.
I mean, this is... I feel like... I'm surprised Kayla was the one who actually suggested this quote, and I feel like it's such a great quote because...
What a great.
It's that moment of relief when you actually escape the death trap, because usually you don't get to see it. Usually you do the wrong thing and then it's game over.
But eventually you can escape, right? You're stuck.
Well, no, I mean, if you hit the wrong lever, that's it. You're dead.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, so next up, 58 is a beat 'em up. It's on the NES. Probably one of Raina's favorite games, maybe?
I hope Raina approves of this one.
It's got to be up there, but yeah, here we go. Barf. Barf.
My favorite Spaceballs character? John-
Kayla, what do you think about the quote?
John Candy?
It's not a Spaceballs ref.
It's a Spaceball.
Mugen and Kayla act like this doesn't belong on the list, but I think it's one of the most iconic things a bad guy says when you knock them out.
Barf. This absolutely belongs.
You're slandering us here, Daniel.
Oh, but the next one, Kayla insisted that it was included. So
And I agreed with Kayla.
This is a classic for Multitap. Been a while since we played it, but it's a classic.
I think more people play this than they play Navy SEALs, but that should get the gears turning in your head for what this game might be. And this was from River City Ransom, by the way. Did we even say that? Barf. All right, here we go.
This part is weird because the floor is slippery.
Must race!
Must race from the Jawa race in Movie Battles 2.
It's good stuff.
So this is one of those things which I kept saying and I didn't even remember what it was from. And Mugen had to remind me.
It's from Movie Battles 2.
This plays in only when you do the Jawa race map, and it plays it when someone enters they finish the race. So you see it basically, it means that the race is over. You lost the race.
I never win the race.
That's all there is to it.
I'm not very good at the Jawa race, but
ooh, wait,
this
the
definitely
next
sticks
one,
in my mind.
Number 56. This is a Kayla favorite as well.
Might be in a Dragmare favorite.
It's an Xbox game, I think.
What do Dragmare and I like that's on the Xbox?
OG Xbox.
What do Kayla and Dragmire like and no one else?
No one else.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
It is Fable.
It is?
It's Fable!
Fable on Xbox.
Kayla, why is this a famous quote from Fable?
You hear it quite a lot.
You hear it quite a lot?
If you're not good at the game, you're definitely going to hear it a lot.
So it says
your health is low.
It says it every time that you are dying.
Basically. Yes. Yes.
Chicken kicker. Watch that.
Yeah, you can't. There's chicken chaser. That is your default title in the original Fable. Chicken chaser.
I feel like the next
come
one...
on. I'm here for that, Dragmare. You know I wouldn't forget Fable in this.
Next one was a bit of a gaffe, but it became a memorable quote, so maybe it wasn't a mistake. Maybe they meant it. I don't know.
Bimmy and Jimmy.
Bimmy and Jimmy.
Just two best buds.
If you don't know what this is from, it's from the third Double Dragon game, but it only says this in the NES one. The original arcade game, which I think has a different name, it's called the Rosetta Stone instead of the Sacred Stones.
Mm-hmm.
I think it sort of has the same intro text, but they spelled the names right. Not as funny.
No,
the NES
funny.
one, though, they said Bimmy and Jimmy.
I only knew them as Bimmy and
What's
Jimmy.
the name of the third character in the arcade one? Sunny?
And
Sunny.
Sunny's not even mentioned here.
No Sunny?
Sunny's been forgotten. They buried him.
I assume his name's supposed to be Billy. I don't know. Maybe it's Bimmy now.
I think it's Bimmy.
All right, next one, number 54. Big PlayStation 1 game. Everyone was talking about it, playing it. Huge franchise. Dave remembers it as starting on the NES, but that's not true.
It's got a lot of quotes in it.
It's got a lot of quotes. It was made by a genius.
Giving it away.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in. From Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that was said by Gray Fox. It's the last thing he says, I'm pretty sure.
Spoiler!
this is definitely, I would say, without a doubt, one that Dave submitted. It's probably his favorite quote from the game, and I mean, I like it too. I like the voice actor from the original Metal Gear Solid better than who they had in.
Are you sure Ocelot didn't submit it?
Well, Ocelot might have submitted it, maybe. I don't know, but I mean, I can believe other people like this quote too. I like this quote. In the GameCube remake, they replaced him with Rob Paulson, I think. So I don't like as much how he sounded in that one, but.
Next one is Daniel's favorite franchise showing up yet again.
Taylor, how many of these did you submit?
It has a lot of games and a lot of great quotes.
I don't know that this is his favorite, but I mean, it's a good quote. So you ready?
Yeah, and this isn't only funny quotes. These are iconic quotes.
Yeah.
True.
They're all iconic.
All right, here we go. 53. Gonna do. Look how slow this is. I am more than a robot. Die, Wiley. So yeah, and in the original, it's just dots.
So yeah, and that explains, because like you said, the text is going really slow at the end, and that's because in the Japanese version, he does the same thing where he puts his buster down and he just does dots, because I assume he's like, contemplating, he's going, oh, he's right, robots can't harm humans.
Oh yeah, he who hesitates is lost. That's a good one.
But the localization, for whatever reason, decided to make it I am more than a robot, die, Wiley. This is from Mega Man 7. It's definitely the most violent Mega Man has ever appeared in it. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. But it's one of those things I feel like I really didn't see because the final fight of this game was too hard.
Well, you're gonna find this hard to believe, but number 51 is another Rockman game. So,
whoa, all right.
Number 51, more rock. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot this one.
I am not the only one to suffer. At least I am not the only one to suffer. At least I am.
At least I am not the only one to suffer.
Oh wait, and that's my voice too. Sorry, I miscounted.
Yeah, no.
This is 52
ahead.
Risk.
51 is getting that intro.
51 is another Rockman game.
Another rock game.
But this is a classic. I think Dragmire gave us this game.
Yeah, I mean, it was for a Dragmire stream, and yeah, it was Risk Global Domination for PS2. What I want to know is, did George Washington actually say that? At least I am not the only one to suffer. Is that one of his famous quotes?
It might be. This is me when I'm watching Multitap. All right, here we go. Number 51, another Rockman game. Let's see it.
No! Rock! We did play WWF Warzone Molly Gob, which had some FMV action. It was something else. Is this the betrayal?
He's doing it. He's got to
There
say
you
where
go.
to, Stephanie.
The Rock can handle stone.
That's a good quote right there.
This is another one of those quotes where I had to take from one of our clips, because this game, depending on who you play as in it, it changes who you fight here and what they say. So I had to specifically get 51. This moment. 51, pretty close to number 1.
Number 50 is from a game series that we saw tonight.
We actually saw this game earlier tonight.
And yeah, this is everyone's favorite Disney series.
Look out!
Look out.
Goofy!
You're the king's captain. You gotta get up.
Come on, wake up!
I'm sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy?
Goofy.
This is not happening. It can't be happening. It can't.
No one checks the poll.
They'll pay for this.
That's a lot of build-up for they'll pay for this.
What an iconic gaming moment.
It's kind of a big moment for Mickey Mouse.
This is from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played Kingdom Hearts 2.
It's got
It looks like I'm missing out.
Dance Water Dance.
It apparently at least has 2 great quotes in it, enough to be on this list. So,
all right, 49.
Kingdom Hearts and it's pure.
Kayla, what do you think about 49?
This is a tournament franchise that I hold near and dear to my heart. From one of my favorite games. You may have seen this quoted recently.
This quote means a lot to Kayla.
So much.
Places. I found you. Faker. Faker. I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be my words.
Oh no.
I'll make you eat those words from Sonic Adventure 2.
I love Sonic Adventure 2.
I don't
This game's so
think
great.
Pig Adventure made it, but if it did,
Oh man.
I think today's pig winner is no one would have probably been the quote.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
Definitely.
All right, next one is a holiday favorite. It'll really get you in the festive spirit. It's a GBA game, and it says everything about the holidays.
This junk is not what Christmas.
This junk is not what Christmas.
Another classic multi-tap quote. A lot of these are just classic multi-tap quotes.
I
when you think about it.
I feel like Clobber was the first person to bring this up, though.
Yeah.
This junk is not what Christmas.
It's another one of those quotes, kind of like the WWF one, where it's more just where it cuts off the line.
Yeah.
And seeing Scott Calvin's beautiful face upset about the junk and the Christmas. But yes, it's a real line from the movie. You heard that was actually a clip from the movie. He says it, so was happy when we watched it that he actually says it.
So that's Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause.
Good game, good movie.
Next one is a Genesis classic. Addie likes it.
Addie does like this game quite a lot.
I like it.
It's pretty cool.
This game is a real treasure.
Anton, hello.
Oh, what's up, Anton? All right, here we go. Number 47.
47.
You've got a secret bonus point.
Yes.
You've got a secret bonus point from Dynamite Heady. Explain it to me.
A lot of treasure games have some interesting voice quotes in them. This one, I thought this one was the best because of how mysterious it sounds.
Muppet Treasure Island. Oh.
I don't think it made the cut. I'm sorry.
No, but there are some good lines in that one too, for sure.
Ooh, but we're sticking with Sega classics. I feel like the next 3 are all Sega favorites.
Ooh, yes, they are.
This next one revolutionized gaming. It was infamous in the news media.
That's another good one, Tengu.
And Nintendo swore that they would never have a game like this on their system.
Joke's on them.
You can try it, Curdle.
All right, you ready? Number 46.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm putting her life and the lives of those other girls in your hands. Don't even think of messing up. If you don't have the brains or the guts for this assignment, give the controls to someone who does.
If you don't have the brains or the guts for this assignment, give the controls to someone who does. This is Night Trap, originally on the Sega CD.
Yeah, I didn't know what this was from at first. Mugen had to tell me what it was. In this intro cutscene, they change it, like when they're showing the controls. I think usually it's a remote, especially on the more modern versions, but on the Genesis one, they actually showed a Genesis controller.
I guess it was going to be on some kind of VHS player thing first, but then they used it for the Sega CD instead.
And it's wonderful.
All right, another Sega classic. It also happens to be one of Multitap's favorite cartoons.
Yes.
All right.
Family classic. You may have watched it before.
It's a game with great music.
Even greater quotes.
If you love doing chores, you'll love this game.
Chores.
Fred must beat Barney.
But
From
this
the
is
Flintstones for the Sega Master System.
But Fred must paint the wall also in this game.
It was tough. It was a toss-up between Fred must beat Barney and Fred must paint the wall.
They're both great commands for the player, but
Fred must kill Barney. All right, one of Kayla's favorites showing up again. Sega game, so that should narrow it down a bit. This line was featured in a recent film.
Yeah. Poor imitation, if I must say.
Talk about low budget flights.
Good what?
No food or movies. I'm out of here.
It is a good what the dub moment. There are a lot of good what the dub moments in this game. Yeah, they made sure to have this line in the new movie, and it was very thrown in.
I think everyone clapped when he said it.
No, I don't remember anyone clapping when he said it. I was like, oh, he said it. Okay.
As soon as I booted up Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube, I was hooked as soon as I saw this line.
You ready to go get snacks?
Yes.
Delicious snacks. This is what I say when it's time for me to go get food.
I leaned up during that scene in the movie. Oh, is this movie getting real now?
I don't know. We have 43 more quotes to go. We don't know who's going to show up.
All right, so number 43 is a game that we played on Multitap at least. No, I feel like we had a whole week of this game.
A couple of times.
Probably played
we played it recently.
Very recently.
We played it a long time in the past, and we went through the whole game, and I don't know if it took 2 streams or 3 streams to beat it. It's a PlayStation 2 game.
You might see it at the end of the stream tonight.
It was a shock to longtime viewers because we tried, and we still try to be a family-friendly stream. And this was a little bit of a departure from that, but here you go.
Wait! Give me a chance! I can help you!
He makes good mulch. Not much of a criminal, but he makes good mulch.
Not much of a criminal, but he makes good mulch. Yeah, this is featured.
You're not so violent.
In the prize board as well, but I think we shortened it to just makes good mulch.
Yeah, I only knew this as makes good mulch.
This is like one of the first special kills you see when you go to the zoo level, I think. So, yeah. Don't miss out on it if you play the Punisher.
Tina loves this particular level in the Punisher.
So 42...
No, not the Arch. The Arch is the greatest foe for the
42 Punisher. Is a divisive quote from a GBA classic mainline Nintendo series.
Right.
Dragmire once imitated this line, and I think he did a great job of it. He may have misquoted it though.
I am the Great Wart.
Now I'm a moving.
I am the Great Wart.
Ha ha ha.
From Super Mario Advance.
When Dragmire said it, he said, I am the Great King Wart, which, you know,
makes sense.
He's wearing a crown.
Makes sense.
But I always say it wrong now. He just says, I am the Great Wart.
I am the Great Wart.
Remember, Jazz, despite the numbering system, none of these are in a particular order.
Yeah.
They are not more or less iconic. This is just the order that they were given arbitrarily.
But if you must know, I think this is better than the Goofy scene.
Okay, according to Eugene, it's better than the Goofy scene.
Number 41 is a classic arcade game.
Eugene really likes it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. If these were actually properly ranked, the Skyrim thing would have to be at number 1, right?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Most popular. Number 41, classic arcade game. I don't know if you say this, would people know what game it's from? I think so.
Yeah.
And Kayla's giving a pretty strong hit in the background.
Ooh,
there.
a little musical.
I might give some musical hints.
So here
I've
we
been
go.
resisting it till now, but I like. Do
Number
you know what that's from?
number 41. How high can you get
From Donkey Kong.
from Donkey Kong?
Arcade.
From the arcade version of Donkey Kong. I think they changed it in the NES version.
Why would
What?
they change it?
I think they changed it to how high can you climb for some reason.
Well, why would they change it though?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know why Curdle's taking that
When
emo.
moment. Why would they change it? How high can you get?
I mean, you know, and hey, maybe we'll see this quote tomorrow. They're going to be showing some Donkey Kong tomorrow.
that's true.
Oh right, I almost forgot. I kept forgetting.
Here's
that's
hoping
tomorrow.
that they reuse this famous video game quote.
How high can you get again? All right. Number 40 is yet another point and click adventure.
It's another game we've definitely played it on Multitap.
It's a
at least
Sierra
twice.
one.
Yes.
It's I guess it's a bit of a simulation too, but yeah. We devoted a few streams to this one. So here we go. Number 40.
Today was not a victory, but a defeat.
Today was not a victory, but a defeat.
I actually quoted this earlier today.
From Police Quest SWAT.
I feel like that's a good quote in general.
I think this one, could get a lot of mileage outside of video games even.
Yes. Oh yeah.
This is said whenever you
Flash is not a toy.
fail your mission. You don't die, you just fail it.
No.
So we saw it quite a few times.
Now, the bagpipe music will play if your character dies.
Yes, that part doesn't play.
That will happen if you get shot by a grandma in this game.
All right, so next game's already showed up. Arcade classic, beat 'em up, but it has so many quotable quotes that it has to, now with Buckshot, it has to show up again. So, Konami beat 'em up.
Bagpipe should be a quote.
All right, here we go.
I am Magneto, master of magnet. X-Men, welcome to die.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, Jazz was wondering where it was. X-Men, welcome to die.
X-Men, welcome to die.
Good quote.
From the X-Men arcade game.
Not the
by
wooden
Konami.
gun.
It's intimidating. Welcome to die.
He's saying he's gonna destroy you.
Magneto also says things like X chicken and kill you, but those aren't quite as iconic as Welcome to Die.
Welcome to Die is pretty
Ooh,
iconic.
more arcade games coming up. More Sega. Well, okay, I mean, there's just one arcade game coming up, but it's a Sega arcade classic.
A bienvenido amor.
That's what he said.
I think this game used to be bundled with the Genesis when it first came out.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Power up.
Power up.
Have a night, Sparky.
Hey, well, thanks
See
for
ya.
watching, Sparky.
Sparky, we hope you had a good time, and we hope that you power up.
We hope that you power up.
Eat something delicious?
I don't know why Rise from Your Grave wasn't on here, but yeah, I don't know. It seems a little controversial, but I think this was what was submitted.
And again,
You have the
voice
action
clip
figure
is
here,
from the
too.
Genesis version. The arcade version, it sounds a little different when he says power up in the other voice line. So,
oh, that's true. The action figure is at Walmart. Very
It's
good.
in our room, actually, but it's too high to reach.
too high to reach. Sorry.
Ain't gonna get it today.
It is the same game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
He might be in Crossworlds.
Okay, so the next one I would say is a Multitap classic. It's a PlayStation game.
It's a Kayla classic as
It's
well.
a Kayla classic.
Kayla loves it.
What else is Kayla like?
You will probably hear this quote a lot if you struggle.
Just struggle.
So here we go.
Yes, there you go.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Trouble
What a Nightmare is also
with the trolley.
very similar vibes. but never forget trouble with the trolley. And didn't you say this is like from one of their social media posts?
Right. It's like for a lot of these, I had to like, zoom in on the quote. So I could have done the same thing for this one, but this one was so iconic that when they were showing off the remake of the game, they were advertising it on their social media. They actually had made a special image just for this quote.
Official art.
Yes, this is official art made for the Spyro remake, saying trouble with the trolley 8.
Never forget Spyro 2.
Kayla, did you have trouble with the trolley?
Yeah, in places. It wasn't too bad, though. There are worse, more frustrating things to me.
But they didn't say any line quite as funny as this, right?
No. This is the only like Spyro 2 quote that's really would be burned into my memory, but Spyro 2 in general has a lot of good quotes.
Next one is another NES, kind of a point and click. It's
an NES point and click. Not too many of those.
And I swore up and down Nightshade was the only one, but turns out there are others.
But this one isn't exclusive to NES. It's been on other systems.
No. You may call it a Mac venture.
As soon as you break them, your shards of glass fly through the air and slice into your body. Blood pours from your wounds and your body slumps to the floor.
It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
I never realized that Gaming Through the Clean music came from this game.
Kayla thinks that the music is even
basically
more iconic.
Yeah, Dragmire's bringing it up because like I hear this music all the time. I didn't know it came from this.
And so this is Shadowgate on the NES. Shadowgate on the NES.
Good stuff.
Some of these quotes, I feel like they're definitely enhanced by the stunning image on screen. This one,
yeah, I like that.
Having the skeleton look at you makes it even sadder that your adventures ended there.
This is sad thing that my current world is $80.
All right, number 35. More fighting games, but these games we try to avoid on multitap because we don't want to find Domino.
I wonder what Mutant means by that.
I have basically given it away. But yeah, here we go. And don't forget it, Dweebenheimer from King of Fighters 98.
Said by Ryo Sakazaki from Art of Fighting.
Dweebenheimer?
He says Dweebenheimer for some reason.
Have you ever been called Dweebenheimer before?
No.
That's too much work.
Well, actually, I gotta say that this quote makes me a little upset because Mugen does play as Ryo Sakazaki a lot, so I feel like I see this way too often.
A Dweebenheimer.
Ban Ryo from being played.
Ban Mugen.
Good to see you, Frame.
Ban Mugen.
Welcome to the memorable quotes.
Dweebenheimer.
Dweebenheimer.
Wolverine can say it.
He said it
No
right.
name calling during the stream.
Next one is one of Kayla's favorite series. One of Dave's favorite series, I think.
One of our favorite games.
This might be Dave's favorite from the series. I don't know.
Ooh, no, I feel like it's a different game.
You think it's a different
very
one?
Close. I'd say this would be close second if this isn't his favorite.
It was a big deal on the GameCube.
Big deal at the time.
Wonder what it could be.
Big deal again. Big deal another time.
Always a big deal.
It's a big deal.
This game's usually a big deal.
Number 34.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Bingo
Where's
Vegeta.
everyone going? Bingo.
Good one.
Leon wants to know where everyone's going. This is Resident Evil 4.
Original.
I feel
Not
like
remake.
I misremembered this as Where's Everyone Going? Bingo Night.
It's just Bingo.
But it's just Bingo.
It's just Bingo.
Just Bingo Vegeta.
I mean, this is basically how the game starts. So.
Yeah. Once you get through that first initial town segment, yeah, it's very early on. Within that first hour, you will be seeing this quote.
Could have done the merchant guy, you know. Is the merchant guy's quote more iconic than Bingo?
Well, so
Not to me, but they're both very iconic.
Freem, it's funny that you would say you don't think there are any Freem quotes because while this isn't maybe directly a quote from you. I believe you did submit this one.
Possibly submitted by Frame.
Number 33.
We'll see.
It's from it's kind of from a famous fighting game. Sort of. You'll see. Life is too short to be little. This is actually from a hack of Street Fighter 2. I can't say it right. Koryu?
Koryu?
Yeah. Street Fighter 2 Koryu. Life is too short to be little.
That's so true, you know.
Yeah, not Rainbow.
That is pretty deep.
Out of all the video game quotes we see tonight, some are funny, some are iconic, some, give you life lessons. This one, I feel like, gives you the most to think about.
Yeah.
Just to not, life is too short to be little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe this should have been ranked higher. I don't know. All right. So, number 32, we kind of missed our window of opportunity last Friday for celebrating this.
Did.
But it's here now. It's an NES game. Dave loves this game.
He does love this game quite a lot.
Last Friday.
He should have been playing it.
All right, here we go. You and your friends are dead. Game over.
A lot of these seem to be game over quotes.
Well, again,
as well.
Just like the ones that stick in your mind because they play every time you boot up the game. If it's one that you see every time you die, especially in a hard game like Friday the 13th, because there's other game overs you can get in Friday the 13th. I think if all the kids die, it plays a different message.
Yeah.
But this is the one you usually
What's
see.
Up, Cookie?
Hi, Cookie.
Cookie, hello. Yeah, I mean, it seems...
Who are you playing?
I think the reason why it's so iconic is because it seems a little direct and a little over the top towards you, saying that you and your friends are dead.
Game over. Dead, tired to see Itchy and Scratchy Land. 31. Yeah, we needed the to kind of bring us up after.
Well, maybe if they remake this game, they can add that.
Number 31 is yet another point and click game, but this is a PC one.
This is also by Sierra.
Sierra point and click. Might be on the soundboard. We'll see.
Try and find it.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
A poisonous snake.
King's Quest 5. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
I feel like, this is another one that's just very quotable.
And it was tough not to pick a...
Life-giving water.
There it is.
Nectar of the gods.
It was tough to not pick a Cedric quote. The owl.
Yeah.
Life-giving water.
Yeah.
Nectar of the gods.
But Cedric, he warns you about a lot of things. He warns you about like bears and pits and stuff. So
Cedric is very good at being helpful.
Yeah.
No, backwards water.
I do like how the narrator sounds in this game, so I think this was the right choice.
Number 30 has been played an unfortunate amount on Multitap.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like, let's think of the games that have been played the most on Multitap. Fire Pro. I can't think. So Fire Pro and Mario Maker are up there.
Toe Jam and Earl.
We like Toe Jam and Earl.
A lot of Tetris as well.
Mega Man a couple of times.
But you know what we haven't seen on the list yet, though.
I feel like number 30 has been played a lot on Multitap.
Oh, yeah.
Looney Tunes Beatball, but it's kind of like a fad, a little bit of a stint. But here we go, number 30. When you're hot, you're hot.
Never forget.
From Pokemon Puzzle League.
Pokemon Puzzle League.
This game has a lot of good quotes, but I mean, this is one of the best, I think.
No, James saying, "I'm feeling giddy." That one's so good.
That one's pretty good.
I like that one.
Sometimes when I'm feeling lost in life, I think when you're hot, you're hot.
And when you're not, you're not.
When you're hot.
What if you're cold?
Ooh.
I don't want to think about that.
not in this weather.
Right now, I wish, but
this is what I should
By the way, I am hot right now.
So hot.
Help.
All right, 29 is another fighting game. I think we saw a game from the series earlier. This is something you hear when you put a coin in, I believe.
Yes, you're right.
All right, so here we go.
But that's not the footage I got, I think.
Let's go crazy.
Marvel vs. Capcom, I feel like, is a game that was real good at hyping you up with the rainbow graphics, the really exciting versus music, and having something like "Let's Go Crazy" playing every time you put in a quarter. And I forget what's her name from Resident Evil is the one who's actually doing the voice of this. Ada Wong.
Let's go crazy.
Did you ever think Ada Wong would say "Let's go crazy"?
I don't think she would ever have said this. Makes no sense to me.
All right, so we got another Sega arcade classic. I mean, this is one of the most iconic Sega arcade games, I feel like. It may sound familiar to Multitap viewers.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone, followed by Get Ready, but welcome to the Fantasy Zone from Space Harrier. Stage one mood. I mean, that's pretty iconic.
Stage one is mood.
If you asked me what the stage one of Space Harrier was called, there's no way I would ever remember it.
Just stage one.
It's moot, apparently. Maybe now I'll remember.
It's moot to remember.
But, you know, Mugen was bringing up the other day, he was saying maybe they're actually saying welcome to the fantasy zone, and his name is Zone.
The character's name might be Zone. I don't know.
His name might be Zone. We don't know.
I don't think that's his name.
Number 27 is another fighting game. SNK fighting game. Watch out, Domino. There's only so many of them.
Only so many of them.
But here we go.
Are you okay?
Wubba wubba, I'm in the pink today. Boy.
So
what's this mean?
Well, so I got this from Fatal Fury Special. I don't know. Maybe he says it in Fatal Fury 2 also. I don't know for sure. People were talking about famous localization of these old SNK games. Some of the quotes, I guess they were like from songs. Like I think one of them they do like the Witch Doctor song or something in it.
Wubba wubba, I'm in the pink today.
This one I don't know.
The next game, it came out on the Nintendo 64.
Another N64 classic?
It's a little infamous. I remember renting it and being quite disappointed with the game. I remember falling through the floor. N64 classic coming up.
Let's see.
Here they go.
Then there's no time to waste.
If you want to save your friends, solve my maze from Superman 64. I think
Fly Through My Ring.
Fly Through My Ring Superman would be a good one too.
Yeah, that's what I
Does he say that? I feel like he must mention the rings at some point.
Well, that's what actually I wonder. Does he actually say that?
Does he ever say that?
I feel like that's what everyone says, but
that's the fake quote.
There are a lot of quotes like that where people, that's what they remember, sort of like the bingo night thing you were saying. And it turns out that no, he says to solve his maze.
Which involves many rings.
It's not
a maze.
Like it could be a maze if you imagine there were walls, but
it's not a maze.
Yeah, no, it's rings.
So this game actually in a lot of ways ripped off the next game, which was also on the N64. Clearly Superman 64 not quite as good as this next game, but let's go ahead and see what it is.
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side. I'll do you fast, peppy old pal. You can't beat me. I've got a better ship. Daddy screamed real good before he died. Do a barrel roll.
And of all those great quotes from Star Fox 64, Number 25 is do a barrel roll.
No. Another good quote.
I agree. This game does have a lot of great quotes. This is one of those, one of the first Nintendo games where basically all the lines were spoken. So, and the way that they spoke the lines made them pretty iconic. Someone submitted a lot of Pigma quotes.
They were all there.
If it was you who did it, they were all there. I made sure to play them all before we got to the chosen quote.
Chosen quote.
But I gotta agree, Pigma probably out of all the Star Wolf members says some of the most funny lines, some of the most crazy lines in the game.
Whoever it was, speak up.
You don't have to speak up.
Yeah, I mean, we made the submissions anonymous, so.
You don't have to say you did it.
Number 24 is...
'Twas me, I love the Pigma.
I love the Pigma.
Number 24, puzzle classic on the Sega Genesis.
Muchin's really good at this game.
That's not true, but...
You're pretty good at this game.
Number 24, puzzle game on the Genesis.
Bring me those beans.
Robots, bring me those beans.
I'm always saying this.
No, that sounds like what Will would say.
This is from Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
This is the only... and I mean, there are a lot of lines that are said in this.
Is this the best quote in the Puyo Puyo franchise?
No. That would be Squishy.
From Kirby's Avalanche, okay.
Yeah,
so we had...
It's a Puyo game.
2 Puyo Puyo entries tonight. Wow.
A very quotable set of games.
Number 23.
Well, Beanie, it's been surreal.
That's a good Bean quote.
Mean Mr. Bean Machine. Number 23 is a popular game.
What else can Mugen really say about it?
Number 23 is very popular. I want to see if someone can guess this just based off of that. 23.
You said that a lot, so it's not exactly
it's a popular game. It's not Skyrim.
Not poker.
Undertale is correct. Let's go. Despite everything, it's still you.
I say that to myself every day when I look in the mirror.
From Undertale.
Wow, and you didn't even realize you were quoting Undertale.
Actually, I try really hard to not look at the mirror as much as possible. The only when necessary.
I assume this is the best quote from Undertale. I don't know. If I'm wrong, tell me a better one.
Dun, 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 dun.
22, I would consider a point and click game, but it's not really like the other point and click games. I don't know what you call this. A roguelike? Somewhat.
It's kind of its own thing.
It's popular.
Oh, it's popular.
Number 22.
Fresh meat.
Stay a while and listen.
Fresh meat from Diablo. Over anything that Deckard Cain says.
Well, all right, here's the thing. I figured that this was the best one because this is like the first major boss that you run into in Diablo. Mm-hmm. And as you saw, you go into his room and he suddenly just appears. He says that he's very scary. He keeps chasing you and he usually kills you. So it's one of those things that's burned into my brain just because of how scary an encounter it is with the butcher.
Oh, fair point.
What you say for dinner.
And it's something you can say at dinner time.
Yeah. Think about how many of these quotes you could apply in real life, especially during mealtime. That's what we're here is to bring things that are relatable to you.
All right. So the next quote is from a rhythm game. We played this game many, many times on Multitap.
Many times.
And we will probably play it again. Deckard Cain is like the wise man with the beard. I don't know. He says, stay a while and listen.
He also identifies your items in the second game.
All right, here we go. I think Eddie and Jazz are onto something.
And Batmaniacs too.
the egg into the bowl.
But how could I possibly do that? Yeah, I know. I gotta believe.
I gotta believe from Parappa the Rapper.
This is your motivational quote for the day.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of lines in Parappa the Rapper that are iconic that you hear a lot, but this one, it's sort of his catchphrase. It's motivational. What more can you want?
He says it every time before he ends up starting the next level. Lammy would say, "My guitar is in my mind." Yeah, there you go.
And that's hers. Is it as good as I Gotta Believe?
No, it's not as motivational to me.
It's still pretty good though.
I gotta believe is what I keep saying every time I'm trying to retry the level. I believe I will get it this time. Please let me get it this time.
20 is one of Dave's favorites. It's an RPG.
It's a good RPG. Very good RPG. It's not
good music.
It's got good music. Is got good quotes. There are not a lot of games in this one, unfortunately. It's not really a franchise.
This is another one that you see at a game over, but
yes,
it's kind of a special game over.
It's very similar to something we may have seen earlier today.
So this is from Chrono Trigger. But the future refused to change. Sorry, what, Kayla?
I was just saying, I can't remember its name, but it's the creature that is inside of the earth.
Right. So that the one making that very strange noise is Lavos. And I got to ask you, do you think Lavos is saying the quote when he makes that noise, or
no? I think it's just reminding you of the futility of when you get the game over, your goal is to change the future so Lavos does not come out. Spoilers. But this line obviously will pop up if you do not manage to beat Lavos in time, because this game does have multiple endings.
Yes, and as Dragmire said, it's also part of one of his intros or outros.
Oh.
But Multitap refused to change.
Okay, famous fighting game. It's shown up in some capacity already tonight. I feel like every time the fighting games come up, it's usually win quotes. No difference here.
Yeah, I mean that's when they speak.
That's when they speak. So. Go home and be a family man. That's the pause noise, right?
Guile quote.
This is Street Fighter 2. This is actually the Super Nintendo version of Street Fighter 2, because in the arcade version, what does Guile say? He says, "Are you man enough to face me?"
Which he says that for
so does this only show up in the Super Nintendo game?
Well, the thing is, and again, someone can correct me on this if I'm wrong, I think in the Japanese version they had multiple win quotes, but then when they localized it, they only had one quote in the arcade. But then on the Super Nintendo version, they added the other quotes.
Okay.
So that's why I could only find this quote on the Super Nintendo game.
Gotcha. Well, the next game is also an arcade classic. This is number 18.
We love this game quite a lot.
This is a spoken line. You hear it pretty early on. 4-player arcade classic.
4-player arcade game.
Marry me with my money.
And it's something you can use in real life.
Bury me with my money from Sunset
It's
Riders.
money time.
Bury me with my money.com. And if you have never gone to that website, is that website still working? Do you remember what that website was?
Is it just playing this quote?
I feel like Simon Greenwell's just fall from the top of the screen.
Is it just
they may say the line as well.
That's pretty funny.
Simon Greenwell is the first boss you beat in this game, so everyone who plays Sunset Riders usually at least hears this line, and pretty good line for the first boss.
Next game already had a quote on the top 100.
It's another repeat.
It's honestly rare for there to be repeats on this list, so it must have some pretty good quotes.
And it must be a game with a lot of great quotes.
So let's see what it is.
Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Which someone did actually mention this earlier in the chat. I did see that. Someone put this one earlier.
Is that what the sage advice is asking?
No. The sage advice is from Freem and asks, if I am buried with my money, does that make my coffin a treasure chest?
You're the treasure, Freem.
Yes.
Yeah, you're the treasure.
It's already a treasure chest. You're the treasure.
Yeah, that Twin Snakes. I should have got the Twin Snakes version of these quotes to compare them, because I feel like a lot of them.
Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield. A battlefield.
A battlefield.
I don't know.
All right, number 16. Yet another fighting game. There's probably more fighting games than point and clicks on here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is another fighting game, and this is another one where there was a couple different quotes that were suggested, so we've included all of them, but there's only one that we pick at the end.
This is a franchise that has not been shown tonight, though.
No.
So here we go.
Scorpion wins fatality. Flawless victory.
Classic line.
Get over here.
Something you can also say every day.
Yeah,
I would not encourage you to use a spear.
This is from the first Mortal Kombat. It's what Scorpion says when he throws his spear and he catches someone with it. Actually, he might say it even before he catches them. But as far as I know, he said it in every game. So.
Oh yeah, classic line.
And who's the guy? Noob Sabot, Boone Tobias.
Oh yeah,
I think one of them's one of the ones who actually says the line.
Mm-hmm. One of the two.
Wait, this says Toasty?
No,
or get over
and also says Toasty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is that one of them saying Toasty?
Pretty sure.
It's Dan Forden, I think.
Oh, Dan Forden. Never mind. The other one.
That's the composer, right?
Yeah, there you go.
The other guy that isn't called Noob.
Next one is a Dave favorite. There's a lot of Dave
What else
favorites
does
on
Dave
here.
like?
Dave likes a lot of the games on
Dave
this
likes
list,
Nightshade?
This is
Dave likes
Dave's
Resident
favorite, but I
Evil?
don't think Dave's the one who submitted this, because I think there's some other fans of this series.
It is a Sega game.
It does feature something. I'm pretty sure that is something we. Oh no, not this one.
Well, so this is one of the few Sega games I feel like that Dave is a big fan of.
We do quote this game with one of our commands, though.
Yo, how are ya? Do you know of any places where sailors hang out?
Do you know of any places where sailors hang out from Shenmue?
At one point in the game, Shenmue's looking for sailors. It's his lead on his next clue to find Londi, and so he's asking everyone around town the same question if they know of any place where sailors hang out.
Yeah, that's the other quote that I was thinking about, Dragmar, the one that actually is a command here. I'm not that good.
That was pretty good.
That was a good one.
No, again, Shenmue has a lot of good quotes.
Can you imagine going around to everyone saying, hey, you know where these sailors are?
Do you speak the language of Chinese? And one of the guys saying, I was Chinese once.
Let's get started.
Oh, yeah. Not any longer. What do you mean? I guess not a resident of China anymore.
14 is from a franchise that we have seen tonight.
It's a classic favorite of ours.
I think he actually says, I used to be Chinese or something. I forget.
Yeah. Like I used to be an adventurer.
Did this series start on PlayStation?
Yes, it did.
Kayla says it started on PlayStation.
Yes. It's one of the 10 games I probably own on PlayStation.
Let's just give it away from the creator of Goof Troop. The next quote.
Yes.
Guy.
Hurry! This way!
Delicious sandwiches.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
Hey!
Quote right here.
You're booing the quote.
It's a Jill sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you listen to it, it does sound like he's saying gibble sandwich. What I was looking at for this clip was that he was laughing during it, and I guess, you know, when she's replying, she laughs too because it's like, it's a joke moment. But it makes it sound pretty awkward.
You could dub this game over, but why would you? It's perfect. It's you can't create better lines.
They remade this game on GameCube. I'm guessing he doesn't say.
What's the name?
He says you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
What's this game called?
Is what he says. It's the original Resident Evil.
The original
on PlayStation 1.
I gotta admit though that this footage is from the director's cut, so if the music or something's different,
yeah, the music might be a little different. At least it's not whatever the basement song sounds like that everyone loves so much.
Next one is an arcade sports game.
Sports.
It's not NeoTurf.
Sport.
Not NeoTurf. But Eddie might still like it.
Classic music.
It wasn't as occupied as its, we'll say, spin-off at the Galloping Ghost.
Not Windjammers.
Eddie called the quote before it even showed up. He's on fire.
If you shoot enough baskets in a row with the same player in NBA Jam, they say you're on fire, and you literally start throwing the ball and it's on fire.
We did have NeoTurf on here.
Yeah, we had at least one other sports quote, and I mean Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat, that would count too. I would think.
There you go, racing game.
Game over, yeah.
Are puzzle games sports games? Oh well.
No, not the pants quote. Bring me that. Don't bring that back to me.
I think I did say it during Street Fighter 6, maybe.
You did. No, you did. That was a Street Fighter 6 quote. From you, not from the game.
He did not say that. Or did he?
No, he definitely said
that. Well, because you know how you can customize your avatar? I think I took off Mr. Bean's pants or something.
We didn't need to see Mr. Bean without pants.
I mean...
I don't need to see him without pants.
When you have games like that where you can change the clothes, you don't know.
All right, well...
No.
Next one is not a sports game. It was a PlayStation game.
Another PlayStation.
My quotes are getting worse as I keep talking, but it's a PlayStation game. I guess it reinvented the franchise.
Yeah, a reinvention of the franchise.
It created a genre. That is
it's not a Capcom franchise now.
It was alive for a while.
All right, well, here we go. Number 12. Playball got it.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
I mean, that whole scene is full of great quotes. But
what is a man would be a good one too.
Yeah. You know.
Sure, got nice hair. Just had to say it.
Number 11 is from a fighting game.
A fighting game.
Number 11 is Number 11 is from a fighting game.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And I don't know, it's surprising. Well, it's not surprising, but this is a character I don't think who had any quotable quotes until this game.
I would agree with that.
So here we go. Number 11. Show me your moves.
That poor Yoshi got.
So this is from Super Smash Brothers. Yes. I think this is the first time that Captain Falcon has ever said, "Show me your moves."
Yeah, as far as I know, they might have had like speech bubbles in like their comic panels and stuff for like either the Super Nintendo or the N64 game. But yeah, you get to hear Captain Falcon say this, and he has said it in every Smash Brothers since.
Number 10, I believe we've heard on the soundboard tonight. And I think we actually had another quote from this exact same game.
Another repeat.
Daniel's favorite franchise.
Not his favorite game, though.
So here it is, number 10.
Do that, please.
Iris. Iris! Ah! No, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What am I fighting for?
Well, classic quote.
It's not over yet.
What am I fighting for?
I didn't know that this was from this game.
Number 10.
So see, I think Kayla just said she didn't know it was from this game.
Mega Man X4.
This might be the most popular Mega Man quote. I don't know.
You think so?
Can you name one more iconic than this?
More iconic than what am I fighting for? I can't think of anything.
Mewtwo's
no.
wearing pants. Do not worry. He is wearing pants. Can confirm. Do not
Kayla
question.
damage control.
He's wearing pants.
Number 9 is another Capcom game.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not a Mega Man game.
Not a Mega Man game.
It's not a Street Fighter game.
Not a Street Fighter game.
But it is a cool franchise.
Cool franchise.
It's been referenced earlier.
is-
Actually, not too long ago. Someone saw it earlier.
Along with Santa Claus 3, this may be our most festive quote.
No, that's another good one, Rockinia.
Number 9. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
I was gonna say we finally got some applause for a quote, but then it was immediately countered with boos.
Cokebase may honestly boo the next two,
Cokebase will boo the next
but
couple.
he will definitely boo number 7. But number 8, I don't know. Number 8, he may not boo.
May not.
But so this is from Phoenix Wright,
Preempted booing.
Ace Attorney.
This is the first Phoenix Wright game where he says this, believe it or not.
Well,
And it's
And I mean, this is the top 10. These are the top 10 greatest gaming quotes as ranked by our system of throwing them all in a list.
well, yeah,
Just shuffling them around.
You know how we said earlier that we didn't rank them? That was a lie. They're all ranked.
I've been lying to the people so long. I don't think that's true.
All right, number 8.
I think there's one
number
deliberately ranked quote.
Number 8
Deliberately.
is a popular game. We need a new list. Number 8, big game.
Very
super
popular franchise. Very popular character.
Had a movie.
Had movie.
Had a movie.
2 movies.
Has a theme park.
Has a theme park.
This line is referenced in the movie.
Oh yeah.
So here we go. Number 8. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle.
Thanks.
The princess is at Action Park. See, I mean, I don't know if you can boo this one. It's a little cliche, but I mean, yeah, okay. Okay.
This is what you see at the end of every world in the original Mario Brothers until you finally rescue the princess. So
Because doesn't it say just kidding?
The pillow will still boo it.
So no, actually, Kayla, that's a good point. This is one of those lines which is like a video game line that they reference pretty early on, because in Mario Brothers 3, at the end, Princess Peach says the same line, and then she says "just kidding."
Okay, so that's where I got from.
Referencing the first game.
It's all that wrong warping.
Yes,
it's warped my mind.
Oh. Okay, so number 7, I think.
Some people might think this next
Someone's
one should be
gonna
number
boo
1.
this one for sure.
Number 7 deserves its spot. Number 7 will get booed.
That's all you need
Get booed.
to know.
Number 7 is quite popular. Number 7, ooh.
Just play it. There you go.
Do you know how long it takes to compile 100 video games?
Do you know worked really hard on this?
The cake is a lie! The cake is a lie!
It is, as you saw, it's not a line they actually say in Portal. It's something that's written on the wall.
It's written on the wall.
But it is the most iconic line from Portal, you think?
How many times are you three
I
going to
mean,
lie
there
to?
aren't really a lot of lines in the original Portal.
We said when you submitted quotes, it doesn't have to be spoken lines. It can be things that are just written, as long as it's in the game.
Well, just imagine 6 through 1. All right, hold on.
Daniel worked really hard on these last
I'm
six.
gonna burn down this stream with 11.
And remember,
Combustible Evans.
Remember, people submitted these quotes, so don't boo them. Your fellow tappers helped bring these
You
quotes.
might be
They
lowering
suggested
someone's
These are viewer
morale.
submitted.
So,
Someone probably feels really bad right
you gotta
now.
respect people for.
Pillow is trying to bring in the posy vibes. Thank you.
Kayla feels bad that you're trashing the quote she submitted.
No, I don't care.
All right, number 6.
I could care. I don't care.
Number 6 is
Why'd you call me out? It was anonymous.
number 6 is a big franchise.
We saw another one from this franchise a little earlier, but this is
the original. Sort of.
Well, it came before that other one.
It came before the other one.
What could it be?
Number 6, NES game. What a horrible night to have a curse.
I don't know.
It's not quite What a Nightmare, but it's pretty close.
I always remember it as What a Terrible Night to Have a Curse. I always misremember it. This is a line that shows up constantly when you're playing Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Is it Simon's Quest or Curse?
Simon's Quest.
Simon's Quest. Whenever you're walking, this will just pop up. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Freezes the game, transitions to night, and then you got to keep playing after this long transition.
Number 5. I mean, this is a pretty popular quote, I would say.
Is part of another long-running RPG franchise.
I think it'll make Jazz happy.
It'll make Jazz happy.
It'll make Jazz happy.
What?
I hope it makes everyone else happy.
Thinking about what makes Jazz happy.
It's an NES game.
We need to
First of its franchise. Let's take a look. Has a lot of good quotes. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
What else can you say?
It's one. This is from the original Legend of Zelda. After you start up the game, you see a cave, you go in the cave. This is the first text you hear from a mysterious old man. We don't know who he is. He gives you your sword. Pretty iconic line.
The Dongo dislikes secondhand smoke. Take it outside, please.
Yes.
What would Multitap give us if we went on a quest?
Jiggies.
Maybe some cake? That's what the gamers seem to like.
No, Jiggies.
2D Sandler? Ooh, Jiggies. Yeah.
Not cough
How
drop?
about some medicated throat drops?
A ban? We're not gonna.
A ban?
We're not ban hammering anybody.
Turtles with knives on their back.
That's pretty. Maybe we can give some of those away.
Okay, so number 4. This is actually a series. I don't know that we've played this on Multitap ever.
No, definitely not. And I've never played it, period. Have you ever played any of them, Mugen?
Just a little bit.
Mugen's dabbled.
Just you dabbled a little bit.
But I know,
but not much. No,
I know there are some tappers who have played games from the series,
including the fan club president.
Pretty big deal.
This quote's pretty famous, I would say.
Yeah, this quote actually is in the beginning of all of the games in this franchise. I didn't realize that till later, but this is, you'll see.
Number 4.
War. War never changes.
War never changes.
Specifically, that clip was from Fallout 4, but it is a quote that they say at the beginning of every Fallout game, apparently.
Do you like Fallout?
Dragmare says you picked the bad version.
I've never played. I'm sorry, I picked the. See, the thing is, and I want to explain this. I thought it was from Fallout 4. I didn't realize it was at the beginning of every game. And yeah, I've never played them, so I didn't know. I was unaware. But this is one.
That's true, and Codebase is right. Metal Gear Solid 4 says war has changed.
So
I don't know which one.
Yeah, you don't. But this is one of those quotes I heard before I knew where it was from. So
ingenious.
How much more iconic can you get than that?
Number 3, super popular franchise. I don't know how much I hear people saying this quote in real life.
I say it all the time. I don't.
I'm sure you could slap it on a t-shirt.
Hey, even better.
Even better.
Yeah.
Number 3. It's super effective from Pokemon Red.
But
and I guess also Blue.
It's just also any Pokemon game.
All Pokemon games.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever gone away from it's super effective. That's how iconic it is. They got it right in the first one and they kept it going.
Move.
Number 2. We're getting quite near the end of this presentation, as it were. Number 2 is...
Never, I guess. That's a good quote, Colonel.
Honestly, number 2, the quote is way more famous than the game.
Really?
I think so.
Wow, well, this must be a pretty quote then.
I mean, I honestly, I think you could ask people what this is from and they would not be able to tell you, but this quote is super famous and it's definitely from this game. So... Nailed it.
To you.
All your base are belong to us.
All your base are belong to us. And no booze for cats. I love cats.
What's up, Maticus?
What's up, Maticus?
Oh, yeah, this is from Zero Wing. Specifically, this is the Sega Genesis version of Zero Wing. Zero Wing was an arcade game first, and it did not have this intro cutscene. But the Genesis version sure did.
All your base are belong to us.
No, well, the ghosts are coming.
It's it did reappear in Super Mario Storm.
Yeah. Mugen, I don't know if he had this like as his form signature or something at one point, but
big fan. All right. So we're here. Number 1, I feel like Daniel, you got to give this a good introduction. Explain what we're about to see, maybe.
This is what we're going to see is the number 1 video game quote of all time. But not only are we going to see the number 1 video game quote of all time, we're going to see some clips from other games that are kind of similar to it to build up to it. Those ones aren't going to be number 1. They're just games from related titles. But then at the end, we're going to see the number 1 video game quote of all time. This is the best.
Getting my boost ready.
There's no way you guys are going to boo it because it's the best video game. It's even better than All Your Base Are Belong to Us. So, I mean,
are we ready? Number 1.
Here we go.
Make mine mayhem.
I'm already at full health.
Great. Nothing better than a soaking wet costume.
I may need some help. Like from... I need help. I need help.
I'm here to help.
Number 1 of all time.
Don't you just hate when multitap ends? Don't you just hate when multitap ends?
Don't you just hate when multitap ends?
So, I mean, I think what's the most impressive thing about this video game quote, besides that everyone loves it, is that for the longest of the time, we didn't know what he was saying. And now, we figured it out.
I'd honestly... How did we not hear multitap in there?
I think maybe before we were listening to not quite clear recordings, and so this time when I actually went and got the clip, that we were able to hear it a lot better. So, again, sorry we didn't do that before. We should have thought of that first, but...
Well, you know what? I do hate when multitap ends. So let's not end. Who wants some TKO?
Wait a minute, Mugen, wait.
What? Oh, you're right. There's something very important.
Yeah, so as some of you guessed, we didn't play all these games. I didn't play them to get all the quotes. Some of them were multi-tap quotes, but some of them, I had to go to YouTube get clips from. So we want to, honor all the people who played all those games, got to all those difficult points for me, and to get those quotes so that you could see them tonight. We're gonna honor them real quick
with a very special credits roll.
Don't forget. There they are. See if you can catch them.
All right, I think that should cover our bases. So
I think we're good. I mean, it worked for the Spelunky people, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, we showed it in the video.
Yeah.
On the video description, a little different. So, all right, we are gonna play some Jackbox. I don't know if I got this sharing right. I'll check. I'm gonna post it so that everyone can see the list in case they wanted to see what quotes they missed tonight.
Oh, and that should make Dr. Fresh's timestamps easier too.
Yeah, maybe.
Not really, but
yeah, maybe.
We don't have to get the times on there.
All right. Anyone?
Hey, well, thank you, Raina, for watching.
See you later.
Thank you for celebrating 100 great gaming quotes.
Treasures.
Yeah, if you submitted any of those quotes, thank you so much for making this possible. I thought it was a lot of fun seeing all the video game quotes that people thought were their favorites or were the most iconic.
Yeah, thank you for submitting.
Thank you for making this possible.
Do you
thank you, Daniel,
want
for
to
putting it
join
together?
Is the first player still like a VIP in this? I don't know. I guess
100 years of multi-tap.
100 years.
Oh gosh.
Of multi-tap. That's right.
So much more. 10 laughs.
10 years, 10 laughs, and then the computer starts on fire.
No, we need this computer at least.
I don't remember if it
tonight.
matters if you join first or not.
Oh, I have to join?
Maybe.
Okay, sorry, I was posting my list. I posted in the subscriber Discord, but I'll post it to the other one later. All right.
I'm going to reveal the code soon. Get ready. Jackbox gamers.
I'm hurrying.
Dale's slowly getting in there.
It's hot in here. I'm getting some water.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't. When you said reveal, I thought you meant me too.
All right. So here we go. RFXT. It's TKO is tonight's fine game.
TKO is a game where you get a draw whatever you want on t-shirts. You can draw anything you want, but then yeah, we actually had two quotes, but they were both from Kingdom Hearts 2. The first one was what it plays at the beginning of the game, where Sora's talking about dreams and pieces, and then the other quote was when Mickey Mouse says they'll pay. No. This game, though, you can draw whatever you want on the t-shirts. So just draw whatever you like at the moment, or things that are popular if you want to pander.
Sound Boo has made it into... Oh, I think we got a full room, so I can just go ahead and...
But after we finish drawing, it's going to ask us for things to put on the t-shirts. So...
Some good names, too.
Welcome back to T-Shirt Island. New tournament.
Hey, well, thank you for watching Play Ball.
Play Ball, thank you. And don't worry, we'll get a new list.
We can do 100 more quotes. All right, let's make some t-shirts. I don't know if we want to do some What the Dub after this, if we have time.
I'd love What the Dub if we do have time, but
What the Dub finale.
TKO usually takes a while. If Mugen, you have any ideas for things you want to see people draw, you can tell them.
Always time for done.
Because some people might be struggling not knowing what they should draw.
Oh, Kayla, can you turn the fan on?
Yeah. Oh.
And can you get me a glass of water and a blanket? And read me a bedtime story?
You need a blanket? You need water?
I think I've got my big jug of water out there somewhere.
Ideas for later.
It's a bottle. Did the original TKO characters canonically die? I guess they look like ghosts, so yeah. When did that happen? Is it the volcano?
Maybe. Good guess.
It would explode all the time, but I don't think they died. But I guess one time they did.
You want a blanket too?
No, I was just kidding about the blanket. It seems like a bad idea when it's... Yeah, thank you.
Now,
Your time to finish your first drawing
Oh,
is
life-giving
halfway
water.
up.
All right.
Classic quote. Looks like Jazz has finished a drawing.
And yeah,
they were all shirt talented.
The way TKO2 works, I think, is kind of weird because I think when the timer ends, you can start doing your another drawing, but if you finish it early, you can start working on your next drawing.
Should I give warnings?
30
I see
seconds to finish your first drawing.
30 seconds. With lag, who knows what that is? If you hear the 30-second warning, I think you should wrap things up.
And it looks like we have to do 3 drawings, actually.
3 drawings. Get those submissions in. 10 seconds. If you hear that, you might be in trouble. What is the stream lag these days? Like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds?
Yeah.
If you haven't started your second drawing, do it now.
Do it now. I remember when Beam and Mixer were a thing. That was like no lag.
Whoops.
But not anymore.
One more drawing after this.
Those were good times.
Good times. And those were some good quotes.
Those were good times, and those were good quotes.
Thank you, everyone, for submitting those good quotes.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for 100 years, 100 laughs. So many good quotes.
I think some people were saying some quotes after the fact that they were wishing were there, and again, sorry we couldn't get all the quotes. We could only have 100.
Be aware, your time is halfway up.
Apologies to Jammer Lammy.
Jammer Lammy. Well, it was cool. What a Nightmare was quoted so often, it was almost like it was part of.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a good quote. We'll be hearing it a lot if you play Jammer Lammy.
Kayla, are there any quotes that you can think of now that you're sad weren't there, or are you satisfied with the quote list?
I don't know.
30 seconds left.
I think it turned out good.
I have no idea.
Some of my
I'll get back
favorites
to you
got on there.
tomorrow, Daniel.
Okay. Yeah, you think about that.
I can remember.
You think about that. All right, this is our third drawing.
They do a lot of drawing.
Yosh.
After this, it's not gonna let us draw anymore. So
I forget. Do people like TKO2 better or less than TKO?
I like this system that they have because it makes it easier if you don't finish your drawing, where you can keep working on your first one. The part that's not good is with the voting for the final vote, you have to tap for it.
Gotta tap.
That's the part I don't like. Otherwise, it's good.
I think Eggman's great quote from Sonic Adventure 2, Yosh,
Yosh,
is the quote for me.
I submitted my second one too late and it registered as my third.
That's weird.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, that's fine. That's how it's supposed to work. So in this game, you're supposed to draw 3, but you can basically draw them anytime. The timer's really only sort of just saying, oh, maybe you should do your second one now. But after this third timer, this is it. This is the last timer. It's not going to let you draw again after this. Until we get to the next round, because I think there is going to be another round after our first.
Aurora is a good quote.
You're halfway
Oh,
through your
that
time.
Knuckles says when he's digging.
I rushed the third thinking I had less time.
Sorry. Well,
it's confusing.
I mean, at least you're done with it. You don't have to worry about it now.
Yeah, homework's done.
I honestly didn't like my third drawing just now, but I didn't have enough time to fix it. So.
I'm excited to see the t-shirts.
And it goes. Yeah, so after this, it's going to ask us for some quotes. So again, you can write whatever you want. If you can't think of anything, how about some video game quotes?
Doing homework the last 5 minutes before class. 3 submitted. Maybe. I wonder.
Time to write some slogans for me.
All of them sound boo.
Begin writing now.
Suggest something funny.
Submit the slogans.
Or clever.
Maybe you saw some good quotes tonight you'd like to
Yeah,
reference.
that's all I can think of are my favorite video game quotes.
If you want. We've all
Someone do pirates.
Pirates. That's
You got
definitely
it, Kayla.
That's how it sounds. 100 great gaming quotes. Thank you, Daniel, for putting that together.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the quote submissions, everybody.
Everybody. Thank you.
I learned a lot about gaming's greatest quotes tonight.
I learned where certain things came from that I never knew before.
It's kind of a learning streak.
I'll forget most of it tomorrow. Fortunately.
I think we'll have time for one more game. I'm gonna try to do What the Dub, but we'll see.
Oh yeah. Gotta do What the Dub.
Dub.
But there's no drawing in What the Dub.
That's true.
Just a lot of quoting.
Yeah. You have to be a clever writer in What the Dub. Sort of like all those people who made the video game localizations.
Dub mentioned we do like to dub.
I mean, What the Dub is full of quotes, so I think it's gotta be What the Dub.
Ooh, game show packs. I don't know. Maybe we should consider.
Wait, they have game show packs?
They have their Steam Workshop where they have packs that other people made. We tried a game show pack once.
Didn't like it.
You wanted to make
It seemed like they were mostly just taking ones that had dirty jokes but weren't really that well suited for What the Dub.
Yeah, why wasn't Here Comes Yogi in the list?
Now you tell me.
Here comes Yogi.
You'll notice you can pick.
All right, we gotta
I
make
don't
sure.
remember all of them, Daniel.
Really speaks to you.
Oh man, I feel like I got some real quality drawings.
We gotta get you write everything down, people that we didn't have in this one, because maybe eventually we'll do list 2.
All right.
The next 100 great video game quotes.
This is one of those situations where I'm screenshotting one of the arts because I really like it, but I have to move on to a different shirt.
Gaggle is playable television. Twitch streamers watch and react to TV and movies from a DMCA safe library that is perfect for live watch parties. Interesting.
Which of those 2 quotes personally speaks to you, Fooey?
Hey, we didn't have that in the list. I am error.
Whoa, Mikey's pogging! That's not what Venom said.
That's
Sonic seems really disturbed.
Sonic is skeptical.
Yeah, if you've been visiting the subscriber Discord in the last day, I guess, all you've seen is that horrible, horrible Michelangelo face. So great job redrawing it, but you know what? Sonic wins.
That quote is a faker.
Ouch.
Sing? And why is he smiling?
Oh,
singing?
he's got... Well, why's Venom got hearts around?
Oh, it's a reference to the Donkey Kong Country cartoon.
Oh.
Sing!
It's time to sing.
Sing!
Did I hear a song cue?
Song cue.
No, DK.
No singing. Please don't. Super. Oh my gosh, that knife is.
It's knife versus knife.
I love the knife turtle. Like, look at him.
Which one is the pokiest?
It's super effective.
I want that on a shirt. Just give that to me now. You can't wear that to school though.
Join the Multitap Fun Club.
Oh my gosh.
Or the cake is a
The cake is a lie.
Wow, I can't believe he said it.
Join the Multitap Fun Club, kid.
So I have a question. Is that Mickey or is it Biffo?
I think it's supposed to. It looks like Mickey and Mario had a fusion dance.
It looks like Biffo.
Oh, frick. We're going down into the second round.
Sing.
I mean, who's not voting for a Venom Sonic? Like
that is not what Venom said.
It's not what
Venom did not ask me to sing.
He did not. Yes, Kayla did. That's how Kayla says Mario.
Mario?
You said Mario.
Donkey Kong's
Oh, yeah, I said
mandatory
Mario.
talent show.
Mario.
Sing.
Oh.
Only one can win.
Oh, I love that
This
turtle.
is Mujet. 500,000 tickets will be delivered to
Oh,
Dr.
nice.
Fresh 113.
113. What's the 113 about? 311 backwards. It's super effective.
All right. Well, I think this is the final round of votes.
Oh. Wait, is it a dox? Uh-oh. Oh.
That was close.
No, I guess you're right.
It's super effective.
A turtle with a knife? I gotta say, it is super effective. Maybe it's the new starter Pokemon?
I don't even like video games.
Not even a little?
Alright, I assume we have to draw some more. Maybe like one more round of drawing.
Round 2.
I want one more drawing, but I'm giving you a choice. You can draw something
Knife
new
toys.
or change something already in play.
Oh, I forgot. And this is another wrinkle in TKO2. You can plagiarize a shirt and edit it a little.
Oh.
Just add a dot in the corner, and then it'll be yours now.
You can, or you can make a new drawing. You don't have to. Me, I think I'm gonna change one.
You're just gonna add a dot.
That's my drawing.
Usually I add a dot. This one, I think I'm gonna add some squiggles. See, this one, I think it can use.
Ooh, I do like that drawing.
It's a good drawing, but I felt like it was missing an important detail to the character.
Just some squiggles. I mean, those squiggles are pretty important details, though. I will admit.
I praise whoever drew this character, but it needed some squiggles.
Now Daniel stole it from you, and he made it better.
A little bit of the
It was already good, but now he made it more accurate.
You know, what is it? It's like whenever you're making manga and you have like editors or assistants.
It needs a little dot right here.
They draw it, but then they have to have the author look at it and go, "This could use some improvements."
You're the Toriyama.
Yes.
Ooh, is
Looking at Dragon Ball Super.
Is that the good Mega Man Legends quote?
What?
That the painting could use some talent.
I don't know if that's what Bad Maniacs was referring to, but that is a great quote. That's probably my favorite line from the game because of how harsh it is.
I can tell there's some real magic happening.
Some real magic.
And I guess you only get one of these drawings that you either make a new drawing or change. So this timer is it for the one drawing. Take your time for this single drawing until it's up.
Your time.
You're apparently halfway through the time. Maybe everyone chose to make a new drawing because they're not rushing it. We got a few more people who finished. I don't know if it'll make us write new stuff. Maybe.
Knife toys.
I'm excited. That Pokemon Direct's still coming up, right?
Isn't it next month?
It's gonna be in July.
Thought so.
So maybe they'll show off knife toys in July.
I mean, I thought obviously that direct was mainly gonna be geared towards the new game, but I don't know. I mean, they still haven't. They're gonna have a new Pokemon like mainline title for Switch too, I'm sure.
They always like to show off those starters in a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Knife toys.
Yeah.
We're saying knife combined with tortoise.
30 seconds left.
Knife toys. It's just Blastoise with a knife.
24 more seconds. If you haven't submitted yet, maybe consider submitting.
Take the cannon off of Blastoise and just replace it with a big knife. There you go. Just more knives on your turtles.
More knives, more fun.
River cutter.
River cutters. I mean, it makes sense, right? Where are they cutting? I don't know.
Great jokes.
Great jokes. 2 seconds, 1 second. All right, it looks like Dr. Fresh might have slipped it in at the very end. Either that or it's submitted form.
Now for
all right.
a few more
yeah, we are going to have to do some more writing. Writing.
Writing now.
I can't even think. Gotta think of my favorite video game quotes.
We named at least 100.
I mean, I think the video game quotes are working out good for the shirts. They seem to work nicely with the drawings.
About the suggestion button, sweethearts.
The trouble is remembering the quotes.
Yeah. Ooh, how about the Skyrim soundboard?
Oh no.
Good idea.
I'm looking for one. They don't have it. Oh wait, yeah, they do. Hold up. Oh, I can't hear it. It doesn't work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it does.
I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow in the knee.
It's buried by TKO music, mercifully.
I don't know how many it wants us to write.
As many as you want.
I guess everyone wrote at least 3, so and wants more than that. Gosh.
I think as long it just keeps doing it until
the timer's up, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Boo Sound has a lot of slogans submitted.
Mega high.
Many slogans.
Okay, have
Make
look
a
at
shirt.
your drawings and slogans and assemble your warrior.
What's your favorite gaming quote of all time, Daniel?
I think maybe this one.
Don't forget to choose the perfect drawings and slogan style.
Maybe it'll show up. What's your favorite quote from the movie Food Fight?
It's our world.
With all these new
It's
checkout time.
I just like the song that plays at the beginning.
Just do the right thing.
Remember, friends start jumping when we all come out. No.
That was a oh, hold up.
What's your IP?
Is that Mr. B?
Now he and Don oh my
Vote for me!
Mikey's
Michelangelo powered up.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Mikey?
He demands votes.
Or is that a crown? I don't know.
No, that's like this. That's Gohan Super Saiyan hair.
Ooh, people don't like to be commanded by Super Saiyan Mikey.
Zenkai boost.
That's a reversal on the Zenkai boost. Insert.
I'm at your address.
That is a very good edit of Donkey Kong into Captain Falcon. I almost couldn't tell it was him.
Oh, it's a split decision. It's closer than you would have thought.
I gotta say, whoever drew that cake, beautiful job. Looks just like in the game.
Good cake.
And that cake doesn't look like. Oh.
Hi, that turtle. He's got
if
more
this
knives.
is a joke, I don't get it. Ooh, I get it. I get it.
Can you explain it?
I think it's a Skyrim ref.
Oh.
If this is a joke, I don't get it.
Knife me, please.
What is that? Andy Cap!
Well, Andy Cap is here.
If only that quote could have been used on the last shirt, but you know, Andy Cap, his face kind of makes it work, you know.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Is he like reacting that way to the line?
Is that why he drinks so much? Just to dull the pain? Yeah, I wonder.
Oh, we're into the finals. Or the semifinals.
Ooh.
I don't know. They're both faces that stare into your soul.
That's why he's a bum, because he took an arrow to the knee. That is a close one. They both have address. Address to address. You got an IP address and then a physical address. Oh.
If only we could swap the quotes.
A Skyrim fight.
They both look like they...
Whoa!
I still believe in Andy Cap.
Andy Cap, well, he'll show up at least in the after game review of the show, so that's good. Some of these drawings, they don't get that fortunate fate. All right, this is the final for this round.
This is a joke. I don't get it.
You either got Captain Kong or arrow to the knee.
Boom.
And that's a big leg.
So large.
They did. That's a good job emphasizing the arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
Jazz drew it, and Mr. Fooey wrote the slogan.
Good slogan. Good drawing.
Dragon seems excited.
And Dale, good job putting them together.
Well, you know, that's what I do.
In the final round, the champs from both rounds duke it out to see who takes it all.
This is it. This is where we have to tap a bunch.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
So the thing is, you have to really want it.
I really want it.
If you're not that enthusiastic about the one you want to win, it might not count. But, you know, if you're tapping a lot, you're really fired up.
Tapping for the one I want.
Are you sure? Oh, the bar.
Oh, look at those bars go!
The bars look kind of even to me. I feel like it's an even fight. I see like about maybe 4 different faces on each side. Some people I feel like are going on both
so
sides.
hard.
Multiple taps.
It is going at almost the same speed.
You like the
Oh, that turtle wins!
My goodness!
Oh, we won!
The turtle.
The turtle is your champion.
Oh,
and the turtle has a lot of details.
features. This happened last time.
I guess it's best to stick to TKO1. Yeah.
I mean, I like how they do the drawing phase, but it is too bad about the final vote.
Well, I even had some good shirts though.
And you know, it kind of looks like the emote now that.
And Fooey is your winner.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Fooey. Oh, well, more options. Always better. After winning, Mr. Fooey finally realized their dream of meeting Jeff Goldblum.
Wow. Is that your dream, Fooey?
Yeah, I didn't know that was Fooey's dream, but I'm glad it happened.
All right, well, let's do What the Dub, and then we might have time for one more game.
All right, if you haven't played What the Dub, it is not a Jackbox game. It has its own website. It's playwtd.com, or you can just search for What the Dub, and it's the first thing that pops up.
Must have got lost.
This game also, I think it only allows 6 players, so do you want me to just wait it out so that 6 people can join?
Yeah, I forget how the moderation works, but we don't need to worry about that.
Wait,
right?
Everyone's a good video game quoter here.
I might just run What the Dub twice.
Well, that wouldn't be good.
Well, hopefully it works.
What the Dub, if you haven't played it, I'm sure everyone's at least seen What the Dub so far, but it shows you a clip. There's a part that is silent. It notifies the silent part, and then you have to fill in whatever that silent part is with your own clever writing. If you miss what they say, you can check a button and it'll go over the script, but some things are lost in context, so it's important to watch the clip so you know what to write. Hopefully
is there any way to get your pictures that don't get chosen?
The only thing that I know is to screenshot. I feel like it doesn't show them if they were not put on a shirt. There were some I took screenshots of because I liked so much, so I'm going to post those after the stream. I saw a beautiful Mighty Number 9 Beck and a drawing of Press Start, so I screenshotted both of those and I'll post those afterwards.
Shout out to Sound Boo. All right, there's the code for the dub. Let's dub.
I hope it's the stock one, because I mean, as much as I like custom clips, I don't want
I think we're good
to get taken down.
Everyone's in.
All right, and we got Fooey, we got Cookie, I think, and
film critic Dr. Fresh,
and 4 others,
and 4 others,
and 4 others.
Each round, a video will
I don't know. Oh, but you can join afterwards to be in the audience to help vote and stuff, I think.
Which if we're doing it through
is it through the chat?
It's through the chat.
All right, so never mind. Forget what I said. Don't join as an audience member like in Jackbox games. It'll give you in the chat choices.
We can vote in the chat.
I'll try and get to the chat.
No worries, Dr. Fresh.
Uh-oh.
My camera! I ought to be photographing this!
No.
All right, so you know this one seems like they're stumbling onto something exciting. So try and.
Is that a multi-tap clip?
That is a multi-tap clip.
I guess I'll vote for it.
Gotta vote.
All right, so I guess we do have some custom clips. This is the other thing that you can vote for, is what the next clip can be.
Yeah, Nia, you don't have. They won't let you join the audience because we can vote in the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Instead, go to the multi-tap chat. Like right now, you can vote for the next clip, but it's also going to do the same thing for when you're voting for which one should win. You just put in the number that you think is the best. And
Dub Brain.
Dub Brain.
If you have Dub Brain, you can't figure out what to write. It's okay. Your options are you can put in a random sound effect.
Would anyone in this player lineup get out of their seat for an old lady on the bus?
I think Fresh was saying that he was going to sit out, right, for the next one.
There you go.
So I think there's going to be at least.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, I know that's from.
Is smoking.
Almost like The Mask. Smoking.
We found the last HEB that still has PB
Oh,
crisps.
wow.
My camera! I ought to be photographing this!
Dust, lack of color, ancient disease. Must be a default clue.
Default club.
That's pretty good.
Deny a monochrome future.
Look, the lost number 101 iconic video game clip.
Whoa, they found it! 101.
It was what a nightmare. Thank you.
Nobody panic. I beat La Milana a couple months ago.
Hey, we got an expert.
I ought to be photographing this!
What about Spelunky?
Hold your peace.
They're all pretty good.
I don't know.
All pretty good.
I like 5. I mean, they're all. Daniel voted for BB Chris.
Of course you did.
Pandering. Hello.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you want to double vote, why not? Who's gonna stop you? Me?
We can't possibly stop you from double voting if you wish to double vote.
You can vote for 2 that way if you wanted.
It looks like Fooey opted to vote only in the chat and not in the game.
You're slicker than snot on a doorknob.
That was a good one by Cloakface. No! Have some integrity.
Multitap integrity? What's that?
Alright, let's see what Cliff got.
Round 2.
Of course.
Gotta hold him here. It's important. Help! I'm in here too.
Show him you're not
Classic multitap quote.
So I guess this clip is Dave freaking out, and you have to say what he says when he's freaking out.
What kind of surgery is going on in number 2?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
vote.
voting for
That looks gross.
I voted for it.
Why would you vote for that?
Dragmire did too. We're just curious, that's all.
Some of these I haven't seen. I have seen clip 4 before, but I'm voting for it
Gamers.
because it's a pretty classic one.
I just want to see what they're trying to do.
I don't want to see what they're trying to do. I would prefer not seeing
He
it.
wants to know what's going on in there.
For aspiring doctors in the audience.
Well, Dr. Fresh is already a doctor.
Well, what about not Dr. Fresh?
Nah, give him a chance.
That's Master Fresh.
Master Fresh.
Gotta hold him here. It's important. Help! I'm in here too. No!
You'll never defeat the indomitable spirit of Nightshade.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you're gonna hear the turkey gobble each time.
I love the turkey gobble.
Help! I'm in here too. No!
Looks like the sandwich shop is closed.
Gotta hold him here. It's important. Help! I'm in here too. No!
No, not vote 2. No.
Don't vote 2.
Gotta hold him here. It's important. Help! I'm in here too. No!
Now I have become the fresh meat.
Yeah.
Wow!
Back to one of the
Memorable quote.
Gotta hold him here. It's important. Help! I'm in here too. No!
Nightshade is free.
But he's not.
Nightshade 2 free.
Nightshade is not freed.
Yeah.
Gotta hold him here. It's important. Help! I'm in here too.
He's on fire. Yeah, why is no one saying he's on fire?
The clip gets more amazing each time. Do I vote for one of the Nightshade?
I would, except I didn't.
And I'll vote for Nightshade.
Nightshade's pretty good.
Turkey time.
If only we had the Nightshade sound effect as one of the What the Dub sound effects.
That would be very good.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nightshade is free.
Turkey time.
We've got some votes.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one said he's on fire.
But this is the ultimate Nightshade. No. The Gaming the Clean Years is from Shadowgate.
Yeah, it's from Shadowgate. I was trying to have Nightshade music, but no, it is from Shadowgate. It's crazy. I heard that. I'm like, wait a second.
No time to waste.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Good, no
What do you mean,
surgery.
wait a minute. Was it not as gruesome as you were hoping?
Oh, he didn't exactly like.
Do you think they could show that?
Never mind. Oh, I don't know which one to vote for.
Again,
They're all special.
If you missed what he said, you can click on the script, but I think he asked where he got that mark from, so...
He doesn't know.
So you have to have him explaining where he got his mark from. I see blood.
Oh no, that's what drives Dragar's votes is the violence.
We're looking for blood, we're looking for things that make you cringe, that sort of thing.
Trying to find the not family friendly clips.
Just, you know, laser focus on them, scope them out, vote for them, maybe double vote for them.
Out of time.
Blood.
Blood.
You don't remember where you got this?
I was playing with the dog.
For
and
you
all of a
CW
sudden I
fans.
lost a lung.
Oh, I hope that doesn't happen.
You don't remember where you got this?
Well, the guy in the alley said he was gonna give me a one-up seat, and being the smart gamer I am, he needed to put the extra heart in me.
Oh, that's why.
It was from my side gig as a Mega Man 9 boss door.
Oh.
You don't remember where you got this?
What? No kaboom? There was supposed to be a chest-bursting, heart-shattering, bloody kaboom.
You
Yeah.
don't remember where you got this?
Well, last thing I remember was seeing this turtle with something glued to it.
On the turtle.
This bit right over my heart? That happened when I heard what they made Venom say.
Everyone's a critic.
Ouch.
I don't know.
Oh no. Good stuff. Nightshade is free.
I mean, personally, I had no problem with what Venom was saying.
Yeah.
I was glad I could hear it.
Gamer vote.
Nah, I mean, you got some good gamer refs as your choices. Even some Looney Tunes refs.
Oh, watch out for that turtle.
That darn turtle.
Wow, so many votes.
These are some pretty good dubs. One. They are.
Captain, can you hear me? It'd be simple to do, sir.
Time to let your ambitious soul
Coming up.
enter your
Cinemark Zombies?
No.
Oh, number one. Easy.
I'll assist you in your vocation.
This guy,
I
I gotta go for
suppose so as
number
well.
one. Oh my goodness.
It's the only one I recognized from this group.
Absolutely incredible. Beautiful text to speech.
Bummer. That is too.
I don't know if I've seen any of these other
Looks
clips
like a training
besides
video.
the Cinemark one. We played What the Dub a lot when it first came out, but then they had an update where they added a bunch more clips, and we didn't play it as much after that. So I feel like there's still a lot of clips I'm missing out on.
Captain, can you hear me?
Quick, we need more Captain Falcon impersonators.
It'd be simple to do, sir. Captain, can you hear me?
Dub brain.
There it is.
We'll see how long it would take.
Captain, can you hear me?
What a nightmare in the top 100 video
Oh,
game quotes.
yeah. This wasn't there.
And yet it didn't happen.
Captain, can you hear me?
Sparky? I thought Sparky left.
Yeah, what happened?
Captain, can you hear me?
We assembled these men to edit the 100 video game quotes.
Whoa. Daniel, your army of minute
The team,
mans?
yeah. The squad.
Captain, can you hear me?
Squad.
Show me your moves.
It'd be simple to do, sir.
Someone agrees they look like Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon. Show me your moves. I don't know. We need more Captain Falcon impersonators. Machine gun. I always have dub brain.
Mugen, you split from the multi-tap group.
Dragmire says, I'm a simple man that fart out of nowhere floored me.
Wow, thank you for your honesty, Dragmire.
The reverberating fart out of nowhere? Classic.
10 out of 10.
Dragmire responding like a true Ren and Stimpy fan, as we know he is. No quotes from Vidiots in the top 100 video game quotes.
No.
Too bad.
Uh-oh, final dub.
Next up is the final round.
Is this movie as good as they say?
Yeah.
I love his face.
What movie could she be talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Seen any good flicks lately, Mugen? Kayla?
No.
She said something sarcastic, like it's only #1 in the nation or something.
Yeah, like that's what I remember her saying. Yeah.
So she doesn't spoil it, but does someone else spoil it in the? I feel like
I think you're right. I think someone, like one of the zombies, definitely spoils the movie. That's a good video.
Great video if you've never seen it.
Just watch the Cinemark Zombies.
Uh-oh, 12 seconds.
It's
oh no, get your dubs in!
Write something fast.
It's one of the few retail-related videos that doesn't make me cringe. But I don't have... I try to distance myself.
Isn't the cringe part of it?
No, that cringe is good cringe.
Is this movie as good as they say?
Yeah.
Just remember to throw your popcorn and sodas in the air when he says chicken jockey. Don't worry about the mouth.
Don't worry about the mouth.
That one's pretty good, especially with how he reacts here.
Is this movie as good as they say?
Yeah.
It ranked #1 in the top 100 movies of all time. Editors know the list was not
very topical.
It ranked #1.
Her lipstick is not put on well.
Well, she's a zombie.
I mean, I know that's a point.
I hear they're gonna need carts.
Yes, I will clap to that. They're gonna need cars.
Is this movie as good as they say?
Yeah.
The little girl who Shadow the Hedgehog likes a lot gets shot by the military on screen.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
It has the Joker's trick.
Yeah, we do need the carts on there. Oh, it's okay, cloak base.
#1 Joker fan.
It's okay.
We lost a good cloak base dub tonight.
Oh no.
Well, cloak base, what would have you entered? You know.
Just imagine it.
Let us know. I think the original movie.
I'll let you know if you want to win.
Steel Dawn.
I want to vote for the Minecraft one, but I'll throw a vote in for carts. Why not? It would have been so good. I can't repeat it.
No, understandable. Cars.
It has the Joker's trick.
This top dog is hip to the
Chicken
jive. Look at him
jockey.
go.
They're gonna need cars.
That was a good final round.
And
Yeah.
here's our winner.
So do we want to do?
I say what the dub again.
What the dub again?
The Maniacs! You the W'est.
Wub the dub.
So one more. What the
Wubba
dub?
wubba, I like to dubba.
Yeah,
On
we
the
do
Lose
one more
Exploding.
with the dub. If we can try and get Curdle in there. Is there anyone else who was wanting to play?
I know Fresh was gonna drop out.
We'll make sure Curdle gets in there, and then after that, I guess it's free for all.
We just Vega just exploded.
All right, new players.
Bowie's gonna wait. So it sounds like a lot of people are gonna wait at first. So we'll wait. We'll see. Make sure that Curdle gets in there, and after that,
I don't think Curdle wants to join.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I got everything mixed up. In that case, there might be a lot more room right now. The only one in there is Jazz.
Don't
so there's
worry.
room for 4 more. Rocket Knee is in there.
It was almost Quest for
Dub
Glory.
good.
QQGA.
Dub Maniacs, room for 3 more.
Dubs
2 more. Myers in there.
Meyer is alive.
Meyer.
Dragmire.
What? Meyer the liar.
Dragmire.
Ragmire.
Dragmire.
Ragmire.
A room for 2 more.
I don't think they ever speak Ganondorf Dragmire's name in the game. That could have been a famous VG quote. Mambo Bass.
Mambo.
So there's room for 1 more after Mambo Bass. We got Jazz Rockania, Dub Maniacs, Meyer is a lie, Mambo Bass, and room.
It's
for last
okay.
one.
Sometimes Curdle and unexpected zinger will pop out.
Sometimes it bursts into your brain, and some days it becomes Dub Brain, and nothing pops in there.
And sometimes Dub Brain is all you need to write.
Sometimes Dub Brain fits. Sometimes
we need
it works.
1 more.
We do need 1 more. If no one joins, I'm gonna join.
Daniel's gonna take it.
I'll take
Daniel's
it.
threatening
Daniel's
it.
gonna take it.
You want me to take it?
He's slowly
Daniel's gonna take it
turning
slowly.
on his
Are you
song.
talking to me?
Panda always good.
Here. You're talking to me.
Yeah, I think you're
It's
gonna
okay,
take it.
Philip.
Ah, we lost one while you were saying that.
Dub Maniacs return.
In fact, I was lying before, but I am gonna very slowly start heading towards the website.
I think it's all yours.
I'm typing in play WTD.
That's my secret cap.
I'm rewriting my name because it's not right.
Legendary quote from the Hulk.
I'm typing in the code, which is QQGA, and I'm closing the Twitch window because it's in the way.
Oh,
All right.
he starts here.
They got the whole song in there.
Welcome to What the Dub. The rules are simple.
1, 2,
Each round
3,
of
4,
video will
5.
play with missing dialogue. Each player enters their wittiest
Mambo,
replacement dub.
mambo,
Players watch the dub
Fresh to snipe.
on the best one. The
That's
player with
close.
the highest score at the end of the game
You could have saved me
wins.
from Dub
It's
Brain
just
Fresh,
that
but
easy.
now here we are.
Well, I'm sure you'll get some good dubs.
Quiet on set. Another round is coming up.
Say, what happened to your face?
Oh no.
Yeah?
What are you waiting for?
Oh no.
Enter your dub.
I don't see any.
I don't want to see what on earth is going on in number 4.
Yeah, 4's the most cartoonish that I can see. I basically just look for cartoons. It's not quite a cartoon though.
I feel like I'm heading into repeat territory, but I'm going for it anyway.
Don't worry.
You should try to be original, but you know sometimes it's too good to pass up.
Why worry about being original?
Well, if you don't do it and no one else does it, missed opportunity.
That's true. But then there might be a jinx situation.
We don't want that.
I like when we play with the dub and most of us will just dub the same like 2 things over and over and over again. It's usually whatever we talked about that day.
Yeah, hey, that's a good way to do it. Well, thank you for submitting quotes and watching, Dr. Fresh.
Oh
Hey,
yes.
by the way, can you tell me where sailors hang out?
Yeah?
Yeah, I can.
Say, what happened to your face?
Touching your cheek unlocks the Hadoken.
Can I switch?
Wow.
Say, what happened to your face?
Turtles with knives taped to their shell.
Yeah?
The exact quote.
Yeah.
Say, what happened to your face?
The guy in the ally said he'd give me A1 up, and being the smart gamer I
Oh
am,
no.
he had to cut my chin a little. Put the thing in.
Yeah?
I have to vote for that one.
Say, what happened to your face?
It happens when you have a bad case of
Oh,
dub brain.
is that you, Dino?
Yeah?
Oh,
This is me looking in the mirror.
I got
dub
double brain.
brain.
Landy murdered my father.
Ooh, double Shenmue.
I knew
Shenmue.
it. I knew it would happen.
Double shampoo.
It's almost like I can read people's minds sometimes, Dragmire. You know I can do it.
But you know what? Solidarity.
But I like that turtle though.
The guy in the ally said he'd get me one.
My ally.
Oh, Ragania, that would have been so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That went pretty good. I'm all here for JoJo quotes, Dragmire. You know this.
Poignant and
But the turtle's pretty good.
Oh, wowzers.
Round 2.
What do you want?
Uh-oh. He's just talking to someone through a peephole. Now there's a cartoon right there.
Cartoon! Ah! Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny! That was easy. Cartoon! Toon!
Animation!
Toon spotted. Kayla, you did not vote for the cartoon.
Out of spite. I chose not to vote for.
Oh, you don't like Bugs Bunny?
I don't hate Bugs Bunny. I just wanted to see.
Mr. Zuckerman, come quick! There's a cartoon.
Oh, what's up, Dave? You missed the classic Nightshade quote.
Yeah, Dave, we did 100 video game quotes, including some of your favorites.
I didn't want to vote for Bugs Bunny just because you were voting for Bugs Bunny, because that's shallow. So instead I voted for something that you did not vote for.
There we go.
Equally shallow.
Can you tell me how to beat Nightshade?
Oh, whoa. Perfect timing.
I know about the ROMs.
No, he's letting you in.
Lock the door.
Let me in.
Walt sent me.
Oh, no.
Well,
Lots of good quotes here.
The cake is a lie.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Classic quote.
QQGA.
Oh, no, he's literally the password.
Diamond and Pearl remakes, or I keep running on this escalator.
No, Furret, don't.
Dave, you should have joined in.
Dub did you like best?
Dub Dave?
Dub Dave.
Oh, there's so many good ones. They're all really good.
Where's the dub?
Da-da-da-da-da.
I see Bugs Bunny in my future.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
The
we get that
Furret
later.
is
Here's Furret.
realistic.
Everyone's excited for the upcoming Pokemon Direct.
Black and white remake? Question mark. I do want those. They need to remake Black 2 and White 2 though. I don't have those.
Can someone seriously tell me how to beat Nightshade?
You take the egg, baby. Winner,
People seem excited about the Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Hold on.
Round 3.
Third round.
What are you waiting for? Enter your
Classic one right there.
Ooh, I don't know what to vote for the next one.
That's from the Gremlins one, right? I feel like a lot of the Bugs Bunny clips are from the Gremlins.
I guess
short
3, maybe. 3.
I forget exactly what it's called, but it has Gremlin in it.
What are they eating? Fairy floss?
Ooh, delicious fairy floss. It's very round.
Did you know that cotton candy used to be called fairy floss?
Still kind of is.
Oh wait, I guess it is still.
Who still says that?
The UK?
I thought they
The
said
Brits?
the UK. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
People in the UK call it fairy floss.
Yeah.
I forget where I heard it from. Either I read it recently in a book or I heard it. It's probably also from a book. But I was like, ah, I know what that is. Candy floss. Candy floss probably makes more sense than fairy floss. Fairies don't make floss.
What? There's a Pokemon Direct next month?
All good.
Big announcement.
Book good.
Just realized I was not in fact in the day the Earth blew up. Do not believe their lies.
I hate to say it, but that's true.
True.
It is unfortunate. For bugs.
I can't do these timed hits right.
That does sound about right.
That's the sound.
Wow.
Game Drag's vote.
And yes, even you Kakarot.
And yes, even you, Kakarot.
I can't think of a dub for this.
Whoa, yeah. Well, you gotta put a pause for that.
Mario Kart World is $80.
Oh,
Bugs can't believe it.
there's a lot of good dubs, as usual.
Seeing him spit on his hands over and over is disturbing. Do not watch Space Jam. It has a scene with Elmer Fudd.
You're gonna show it, aren't you?
I'm just saying don't watch Space Jam.
You look like you're about ready to type it.
Do not go back about a year or so ago.
Everyone's ready to look it up.
Do not watch Space Jam.
Spit shine.
Everyone's trying to activate Elmer Fudd. Was it a command? I don't know.
There's definitely a command.
Why would you added it?
I don't think I ever added it.
You did add it. Why? I can imagine you removing it.
I don't think it was ever a command.
I've definitely seen it on stream though.
I'm sure it got posted, but Super Mario RPG one was fire.
It was pretty good. But they're all really good.
Dumb maniacs.
Very on point.
I'm not really Secret Agent 007 and 7/8 at all.
No time to
Is there any room for
There
Austin
it is.
Powers jokes, maybe?
Oh no. Don't get the wheels turning.
Yeah, baby. That was more like Mr. Incredible. I see the crash dummies, so
We gotta pick the crash dummies.
Kayla, when they were like most popular, they had like all these toys and stuff.
The crash dummies?
One was like, it was like a plush, but the parts would Velcro to it. So I guess the idea is you would throw it at the wall and then all the crash dummy parts would go everywhere. And then they had little figures. I'm sure Daniel probably remembers these, where it's like they had a little button in the middle and then you would hit it and they would like ragdoll or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I got a lot of toys like that, but it was extra good with the crash dummies. I mean, they didn't start as just a toy promotion thing.
007 and 7/8 at all.
And you embarrassed me in front of Vanessa, Dave.
I'm not really Secret Agent 007 and 7/8 at all.
I'm not really Uncle Fester either, but I gotta say, it's still lit.
And it's still lit.
I'm not really Secret Agent 007 and 7/8 at all.
And I'm not a Clay Fighter or GoldenEye fan, so I have no idea if that's a real game you're referencing.
Clay
or
Fighter.
what.
I'm not really Secret Agent 007 and 7/8 at all.
No, but I am. It is me, Hitman trademark.
Wow, Hitman.
I like when people change the font. Takes me off.
7/8 at all.
Yeah, you're not even Johnny English.
No being here.
What did you think was the best? Vote!
Not even Johnny English.
I think, yeah, when they use, I don't know if it's just Unicode characters or what, but
yes.
The font, it changed. Yeah, trademark. Oh, oops. I think I missed my vote for the door slam. But plenty of people voted for it.
Vanessa. Oh no.
Grab your martini glass.
Final
Next
round.
up is the final round.
There they go.
Time to let your ambitions soar.
One of those dicey situations where I might type something someone else will.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
Tub brain activate.
Pew pew pew.
If someone else does this too, I'm gonna eat my hat. It says Coke base.
That's basic.
Are you wearing a hat, Cloak Base?
I have a hat. I could eat it.
Please don't. You see, Colonel wants to know too.
Just curious what he might be in. Is it a big snack or? Are we talking cowboy hat, beanie? Oh my goodness! 6 seconds. Submit.
Legs go, Mega Man.
Yeah!
Despite everything, it's still us.
Whoa, all these game quotes.
We survived the midnight launch. of
Whoa,
Switch 2.
we did.
It was hard.
We did it. That was us.
You see, Kayla, we used to be a hit series of toys back in the day.
Oh, dang. Oh, now I know.
Collision Firecracker Bomb lets crash test this Unicode support. We were popular once, but then you took an arrow to the knee.
Perfectly timed. You can't believe that.
I'm surprised that showed up once. Can I vote for that? I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Legs Go Mega Man's a little easier to vote for than the Skyrim poll.
He's
but,
holding his leg.
Mega high.
I'll do it. I'll throw one in for this guy.
Time's running out.
Why not? Nice take on Legs
Yeah.
Go Land.
Legs go land. Let's crash does this Unicode support.
Someone's got it made in the shade.
Do you like how the crash dummies level with you, Kayla?
They love
You see, Kayla?
me specifically.
Even after all they've been through, they're willing to explain their popularity.
I never would have guessed that they were popular. I just thought that they were crash test dummies.
At least for a month or two. I don't know.
Apparently, it was a very slow month. Congratulations!
They had a video game too.
They did have a
Meyer
video
the
game.
liar.
Dragmire.
They had a video game?
They had an NES video game and probably a Genesis one too. I forget.
It was like it was a public service announcement, and then it got way too popular, and they're like, "Let's sell toys and games."
There was a lot of weird things that happened like that, like the California raisins, where it's like commercials just got popular.
But the raisins are cool. Crash test dummies just make sure
Ooh,
that
I
you're
like
going to
this
be alive
commercial.
later. I mean, I don't feel like a crash test dummy should have taken the world by storm.
The noise.
Yeah, anything can happen. All right, well, good job, Dubbers. I think we got to
Had
do
to have been there.
a prize wheel.
Thank you all for playing, for
can
submitting your quotes, Daniel for putting the quotes together, and for all those wonderful YouTube people that you
that we credited.
that we credited.
That we credited.
Oh yeah.
With great credit.
Prize wheel.
Prize wheel.
Is the prize wheel going to tie into our stream, the quotes in any way?
We already saw the Punisher, so we're gonna go with something a little different.
Oh wow.
First place is Dr. Fresh. Second place is Freem. Third is Bad Maniacs. Fourth is Nia. Fifth is Coke Base. Who's it gonna be?
Who's going to win?
And you.
Ain't going to be me? I ain't playing
I'll choose Spitting Fud. Fresh is your winner.
Congratulations,
Right away.
Dr. Fresh.
This is a triumph.
Making a note here. Huge
5,
success.
please, for Spitting Elmer Fudd. Number 5.
I know I thought about the Punisher one.
I'm feeling loony today.
No, he's just gonna keep playing it.
Did he get banned or something? It disappeared so fast.
Everybody's looking like
300 Jakey.
Best on the board.
Oh no.
That's a good win.
Good job.
All right,
Good
Daniel.
win. No, don't touch this link.
300.
You know where Dragmar found that.
All right, Daniel, what are we doing next week?
I gotta admit, next week's stream's a little unprompted. There's no anniversary or anything that
No
is,
birthdays.
no. Well, I mean, I don't know if there are birthdays, but again, that's not the reason. For whatever reason, it just burst into my brain that we have never done a stream dedicated to games from the Simpsons TV show. So next week's stream's going to be all about those wonderful, all very good Simpsons games.
Oh yeah, that'll be fine.
Including Bart's Nightmare.
Do you like my Monster
Bart's
Simpsons
Nightmare will
music
be
in the
there.
background?
Yes.
But yeah.
Very scary. Yes, make sure to bring all your favorite Simpsons gifts and like there's a bunch like Bart versus the Juggernauts and Bart and the Beanstalk that I have not even really heard of. I didn't know they existed, but they were real Simpsons games.
And we're gonna play them, all right.
Well, we'll check them out. We'll see why no one talks about them.
For all of you wonderful Simpsons fans. It's scary in here.
Ay, caramba.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Start preparing your quotes for the next best 100 games quotes list.
Yeah, we should do this again sometime.
Good night.
Bye.
Hey! The show's over.